Get ready for Draper Radio.
Hey guys, it's Mr. Blaze.
Hey, this is Mr. Swicky once again.
Hi, everybody. It's Miss Niles.
And
This is it, folks.
summer
Vacation.
End of the year.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
we're officially in summer, too.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
summer season has started.
Yeah. No, on the
The calendar.
Right.
on the calendar. Oh, it has.
The
I don't know.
It started.
You ever see that meme? We're like on hell's front porch right now in New York.
Yes. Yeah.
That's where we're currently at in the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like literally 98 degrees, 97 degrees.
We'll go
Yeah.
back to actual summer, and then we'll go back to Hell's Front Porch.
Yes.
When,
It'll be
you know.
normal summer for a while. Yeah.
August hits. That's usually
Right.
well, no, when we come back to school in like the beginning of September, that's when it'll get
Yes.
crazy hot again.
That'll be 95.
It always I think somebody's like made up like, oh, this is like first summer, second summer, spring.
Yeah, that's what
that's
we're
what we're talking
referring
about.
to.
The pollinating is one where like all the pollen like
Is it called
gets
Two
crazy.
Buttons Deep? It's
Two
a
Buttons
local.
Deep, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have
They have a
my,
shout out to them.
my
Yeah.
in-laws have a big tree in their neighborhood, and I think they pretty much have to shovel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You walk in there, and I've never been
Like a leaf blower.
allergy prone, and it is like, I like, don't touch my eyes.
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah.
touch my eyes. You
It's
know,
brutal.
it's like literally coming through the vents of the truck.
Yes.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Yes.
I know.
And this season, I think, was particularly bad.
Sure.
I've
Yeah.
never in my life had allergies. I've been
No.
very, very lucky. I'm not, as far as I know, allergic to anything, especially like pollen related things. But I have had allergic reactions this year for the first time ever.
Mm.
Like my left eye has been getting red and swollen in the mornings
Oh.
because very often I'll sleep with my window open because I like it. Like I like the
Yeah.
breeze.
fresh,
like
yeah.
Nighttime
especially when
breeze,
it's
yeah.
just like getting warm again and
Yeah, it's
trying to
bearable.
air out, the cooped up winter vibe in the
Yeah.
house.
Agreed.
But like, oh my gosh, a few times I've had this weird allergic reaction where my eye is
Mm.
almost like completely red.
Yeah.
And I just think it's because the pollen was so bad this year. Like, it was
Yeah.
so
We're not doing a good
prolific.
job for like New York tourism or like people moving here. So
Well, it's over. We're moving
Yeah,
on. Like,
I know.
think this was like tree pollen season, and so we're moving away
Who
from tree
knows?
pollen season, and
We
we're
got
moving
everything here.
into
Yeah,
some
we
other
do.
pollen from other types of plants that hopefully won't be as bad.
Right. Yeah. We just go on like
So you guys can come. You can
grass
come. You can come visit New York now.
yeah.
That's great.
Well, just like the picture I have in the background here,
Mhm.
and to me, it just reminds me of somewhere in the Adirondacks,
Yeah.
or maybe Catskills. But
No, I think Adirondacks
I think
too.
it's got an Adirondacks vibe.
Yeah, like one of the like northern points of Lake George, where they've got all those
Yeah.
bays and just like beautiful mountains in the background.
Just beautiful. Like my brother-in-law, I forgot where it was, but he showed me a picture. It was like, what do they call it? The mouth of the Hudson. There's a term for it. I can't think of it, but it's like so cool. Like in one of his mountaining adventures, he had oh, that's the source of the Hudson that you see in other points in New York. But
Yeah.
how many people know of
Yeah.
where, I forgot
Where it starts.
the exact
Yeah.
location, but it was pretty cool.
So I live on the Hudson River.
You do?
I do. Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Right on the Hudson. We have a beach and everything. It's part of my list for today's topic.
Oh, there's the transition.
Yes.
All right, cool.
There it is.
Yes.
I was kind of panicking, thinking how are we going to transition this
Yeah.
one?
Yeah. Well, that's
Summertime
Yep.
and yeah.
Yep. So our topic today is our summer bucket list items.
This is a part one, by the way,
This
too.
is a part
Yeah.
one. This is the first of two parts.
To be continued. Yes.
good. Yes.
So we are each going to share with you some of the things that we want to try to accomplish this summer, or some experiences we want to have, whether they be like big commitments or small commitments.
Mhm.
And then our first episode when we come back from summer vacation in the fall will be a follow-up.
Season 5, will that be?
Season
Yes,
5.
Wow.
Season 5, episode 1.
Lost track.
It's like
Will be
Stranger
a-
Things.
Yeah, I know.
You just keep
Yeah.
coming.
Ooh, and that's
Have
coming
we,
out too.
have we
That's
eclipsed
this
them?
fall,
I
yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
I'm always curious because they had some releases, right, that were It has a summer vibe release.
I know.
But it also has a Halloween vibe.
I
Okay.
agree.
So, it's like Nightmare Before Christmas. Like,
yeah.
when you
Yes.
Where do you watch
Okay.
it? Like, when do you watch it? I agree completely. So I remember the one summer where they worked, or the one season where they worked at the ice cream stand.
Yeah.
And all I wanted to do was go get ice cream when
Yeah.
I was watching it.
Right.
And it was great because it was summertime. So all the ice cream stands were open.
Perfect. Yep.
So it was great.
And I wonder if sales of ice cream increased
I
because
wonder.
of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it
Always
certainly
fascinating.
influenced me. I'm not a huge like ice cream person.
No.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it as like a seasonal treat in the summertime, but I'm not like, oh, like I want ice cream all the time type person. But that like
not in
that,
the winter or the cold, but
I do like froyo. Like I like it. It's just for me, if I want a sweet treat, I want like a cupcake or like something with frosting on it. Like that's my jam. Or like some Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, Sour Patch.
But ice cream is like a summer treat, and just like the nostalgia of having like. I get the chocolate soft serve with rainbow sprinkles, or I get a flurry with Reese's Pieces.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Wait, was Flurry Friendlies?
No. Yes. No.
That was
Flurry's
the
McDonald's.
Frenzy.
McFlurry.
Yeah, the McFlurry.
McFlurry is McDonald's. I just
Fribble?
so like.
Does that sound right?
I think
that's
it's like
Friendly's.
everybody's
It's
got
a funny word. My
or like a
Friendly's is
Blizzard,
trivia.
right? The Blizzard, like from Dairy
Blizzard's
Queen.
Dairy Queen.
Blizzard,
The Frosty is Wendy's.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the McFlurry.
But they've all got their different
McFlurry.
names. But it's the one where you mix. They have like the little mixer machine where they mix in
You
the
can throw
candy.
in like
The McDonald's says the machine's always broken. Sorry. Oh, we can't make it for you.
I
It's
feel like
broken.
it's always the ice cream machine that's broken.
Yeah,
not
it's
just
all
like
a scam,
the
I
mixer
think.
machine.
Yeah, they just don't want to make it.
I know. Well, you know what I heard, and I don't know if there's any truth to this, but it has to do with cleaning the machine.
Oh, I'm sure.
They
It's
don't
probably
want
a
to have to do
nightmare.
the cleaning of the machine, so they always just say it's broken, so they don't have to.
McDonald's is a sponsor on this show, so we can't lose them. So.
And they're sending us McFlurries
I
later.
know, yes.
Yes, on the way out.
Until we're desperate for a sponsor. It's 4 seasons in. Come on.
Yeah. I know. Seriously. I mean, Morgan
Maybe this
Freeman
summer.
called in once or twice at least, I think.
I know.
Right?
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
He did. Yeah, but nothing yet.
Here we
Nothing
are.
doing.
We've done a lot
So.
of free advertising.
Cute
Hey,
crickets.
Panera.
I know, yeah.
Hey, Panera.
Just did 2 buttons deep. Panera.
Oh, I took a picture and I almost meant to set like I went and I dropped my daughter off at work and she was there and like as I'm ordering and I'm like, look,
Ooh.
a whole tray of kitchen sink
They're
cookies.
Yes,
so
there you
good. I
and
still think about that sometimes.
So
Sure.
good. And what made my night that night is that I was like, oh, I got to order something for myself. You know, I met up with someone, was chatting, and I'm like, oh, I got to order something. So I went and I'm like, oh, hey, Val, I need to order something here. She's like, go over and give this person. And then her manager and her friend both gave me their meals for the night, and I got charged nothing.
That's awesome.
Like, we don't
What a
use
rarity.
That's so sweet.
I'm like,
yeah.
you guys are awesome.
When do you get
really
anything
nice.
free anymore, man?
I know.
Chicken bacon ranch that,
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I ate
Yes.
half of it, and I was stuffed.
Sure.
I mean, it made the kitchen sink cookie look small.
Wow.
man.
Okay.
That's sort of big.
Okay.
I like that because then you have lunch the next day.
Exactly.
Sure.
You know, you don't have to worry about it.
When I get older, that's kind of how I plan things out.
Too.
Yeah.
I'm like,
How do you know you're getting
always thinking
older? I
ahead.
know.
lunch, we're going to come home late. I don't want to make a sandwich. I don't want to make
Sure.
it at all.
It's already made,
Yeah.
and it'll
Yeah.
give me something to look forward to the
Yeah.
next
Right.
day.
Totally.
And
Like, adulting.
the facts teacher lets us use was unless there's not a class, even if there's a class, she's mine, but she's got an air fryer in there, so it gets
Cool.
that toasty sandwich back up to perfection.
Now that I know
Nice.
that, I might need to
Yeah.
take
I know.
advantage of that.
If there's battling for a dingy microwave from the
Right?
factory room here.
Yes, any Keurig there
Yeah.
as well.
Oh man,
What?
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
You guys are living large
Yeah,
down
there's
here.
no
in,
admin listening.
I know,
'cause
right?
I also have a Keurig.
We're a
in my
special
life.
area
Oh.
for a reason, you know.
It's going to be at a confession episode too. Is
Confession.
end of the
yeah,
season.
End of the season. End of
Must
the
now
school year
admitted to having an
confession.
illegal Keurig in her classroom.
You know what? The way that I justify it
It's a
is that
science
I do
experiment,
sometimes need hot
Yeah,
water
it's a
for our
science thing.
heat unit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a really great way to make hot water.
There you go.
Just saying.
Perfect.
Yes.
Bean water. Hot bean
Yeah.
water.
It's for the bean lab. It's
Right?
hot
we
bean
do
water.
do a bean lab.
Yeah, exactly.
We actually do.
Remember, you put the lima bean in the
It's one of
bag and you grow it.
yes,
Yeah.
It's one of the kids' favorite
It's
labs
classic.
that we do because they get
Yeah.
to keep their plants and take them home and grow them further.
Okay.
Wonderful.
And they love that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love growing
You're still not turning me on to Panera, though. I'm going to put my foot down again. I don't like Panera. I'm sorry. It's no.
chicken bacon ranch.
I did get the
It's
kitchen sink cookie
good.
once, but no, I don't like it.
It's okay.
I don't want them as a sponsor. Yeah, I don't want them.
That's okay.
One thing we've come to terms with, my daughter and I, is that drive-through really should not be existent. at
What
Panera.
for Panera? I know
It's a silly thing.
it is.
Yeah, but you go to any other fast food place, I'm sitting there for 10 minutes
That's
anywhere
true.
nowadays.
It does take a while.
So you think
You
about put that in perspective. Quality.
yeah,
Quality
right.
they're pumping out
Yeah, in the
at
same
the
amount of time. Yeah,
at fast, and they're making everything to order.
right.
true.
I mean,
I mean, I respect the game. It's
They
not
have-
for
I
me,
have
that's
to
all.
admit, I do use the drive-through at Panera.
yeah,
I do.
It,
It's
right,
it is very convenient.
right. Sometimes you just don't want to get out of the car.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like It's
Or like
especially
tip
like
tap
now.
my order in. Just want to talk to a person.
Can you tell us the end of the school year too, listeners? Like,
Yeah.
I
it's like
know,
straight,
we're a little
like,
punchy.
lazy
We're a little,
hacks. Like,
Yeah.
we'll get out of the car
yeah,
and
we're-
Well, it was so
You
because
know.
it's so hot. I get out of my truck. I go into
Yeah.
the store. I come back out. I didn't leave my truck on, and I come back in. I'm like, good thing I don't have leather seats.
yeah.
Sure.
I'd be
Oh, butt
cooking my
burn.
legs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep.
It is.
Seat burn. Yeah.
Now I understand. Like my sister-in-law's got air-conditioned seats. Have you been
Yes,
in a
those are a
vehicle?
thing.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, they have like
It
how they
feels
have heated
weird.
seats. Now they
Yeah,
also
we have
have
heated.
cooling seats.
What a time to be alive.
Right?
Yeah, cool. I'm like, I could deal with the cool
Okay.
seats in the
Yeah.
summer.
I think I could dig
You
it.
know,
Okay.
it's always hot. And
I
you're like,
don't know. I'd have to try it. I don't like to
Yeah.
be too cold.
Telluride, a Hyundai Telluride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my
yeah.
parents-
Kia,
Okay.
sorry, Kia.
My
Okay.
parents just got a new Honda
Kia.
Accord.
Shout
Yeah.
out to
And
Kia.
it's one of those like hybrid ones.
Yeah.
So it sounds like an alien abduction when
Spaceship,
they back
yep.
up because it's like, oh,
I know.
like it has to make a sound because
Oh.
it's so quiet.
Right, yeah, I heard
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
that.
You ever hear those? Yeah.
But they
They
have
do
the
sound
cooling.
creepy.
It's so weird because
Sounds like the end of
you
the world's
don't know
happening.
somebody's going to leave the house, right? And you're listening, and all of a
This
sudden
is
you
it,
just hear
Jesus?
this noise, and you're like, "What is going on?" You
I know.
realize somebody's backing out of the
Right.
garage.
Yeah.
It's not like
And did you ever hear? I don't know if it's the Prime, one of the Prime trucks, but it literally, I don't even know. It sounds like the old kind of like, like a Wooga.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Huh.
But it's just a.
Wow.
Like, what is it? My little
That's attractive.
Ollie and I are looking like,
Yeah.
what is that? Dad? He's
Right.
Like, that's a truck. I'm like, how does that even help you? Because
Yeah,
it's
right.
not a beep. You just think like, oh, is my car braking or something? What
It's
is
not
this?
a familiar enough sound for you to like
No.
be alerted by it.
I know.
Instead, you're puzzled by it,
Hmm.
which I feel like is not good because then you're trying to like
I know.
your brain's working not to alert yourself
As
but
you're
to
being
figure
run
it out.
over,
Yeah.
like, oh, wait.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me see if I can. I don't know if I can.
Sound clip?
Across here. Oh, I don't want to go on Facebook.
Really? That just sounds like a
That's horrible.
I don't even know, like a malfunction.
I instantly got like a toad is choking on something in a
Yeah.
pond. That's the vibe I got instantly.
Or like
No.
like a machine is trying to work, but like
Yeah.
the gears are stuck or
Yeah,
something.
grinding.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like
Huh.
amusement park ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You don't want to
Yeah.
hear that sound on an amusement park ride.
Nah.
You don't want-
And I'm
well,
going to buckle in tighter because
No.
something's going to
That's on
slip off
wooden
the
roller-
tracks.
that's on
At least
a
something's
wooden roller
broken.
coaster.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got the
That's
guy
great.
learning how to
man.
drive stick again.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah,
Right?
that is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
I remember those days.
Yeah, yeah. All right,
I
grind the
remember those
gears.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we all know how
Put
to
the clutch
I know,
out, yeah.
I know you guys probably all know how to drive stick, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've driven a few times. Actually, a friend of mine taught me.
Yep.
I never had a vehicle with stick, my own.
Really?
But
Okay.
My
had
first car
driven.
was.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
But
It's a good
every
skill,
car is
kids.
different.
Totally.
It's a good skill. You should learn how to
Nah,
drive
I don't
stick.
want kids to know because then nobody can ever steal my classic muscle car. Mine's standard,
All right,
so
don't
If
if they know
learn-
how to
don't-
drive it, they can't
How
steal
about
it.
this
So
lesson? Don't steal Mr. Sawicki's
Yeah,
classic
let me
muscle
touch it.
car.
don't even look at it.
Right.
I'll breathe on it.
Yeah, the stick car. It's kind of like the old school trick of someone like, oh, you don't want someone to take your bike? Child of the 80s says, take the seat off.
Take the seat off.
You're
Yeah.
going to ride.
didn't know
You're
that.
going to ride
Yeah.
without a seat, and you're going to get tired and have to sit, and it's going to hurt.
Yes.
I've
Quite a
never
bit.
thought of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
also didn't grow up in a neighborhood, so we didn't like
Oh,
stash
yeah.
our bikes around.
Okay.
And, like we rode our bikes
Yeah.
around, but like
Sure.
I don't know.
I kind of
I-
have something 80-ish related on my bucket list for today.
Oh,
Huh?
okay.
We're getting some good vibe going
All right.
here. Yeah, I
Okay.
dig it.
All right, so yeah,
Peeking
so
some
this is the
interest.
first of two parts, you guys. We are going to share with you our summer bucket list items and talk a little bit about our plans for the summer, and then we're going to come back in
Mhm.
the fall and explain and let you know how it all went.
Mm,
And so there's like accountability here.
Yeah.
Like I picked my items knowing that I'm going to say I'm going to do them right now and it's
Right.
going to hold me to it. And I'm actually going to be doing these things because I don't want to come back in the fall and be the one person that's
shamed.
like, I didn't do this.
because we're fully allowed to shame each other in
We
September.
100%
Be like,
are going to shame
oh,
each other. So,
pathetic. You didn't do
Yeah.
this.
so
Yeah.
you heard it here first. These are things
Accountability-
we are going to
accountability
try.
buddies,
We are
yeah.
going to do them. And it's happening. It's all happening.
I did frame my list with that in mind. I'm like,
Yeah.
So did I.
I have to do like realistic things. They're
too.
not like, that cost 10 grand or something. So
Oh yeah, no, I'm
They're
not going to
cool,
the
but,
Maldives.
I'm
That's
doing
not happening.
Everest.
I know.
Yeah,
What are you guys doing?
yeah.
I'm sailing the world.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
lameless.
I'm buying a house. Ha, 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 ha.
Yeah, right.
Joke's
Yep.
on you.
Wish we could.
Yeah, right.
Not in this.
Yeah. So kind of a cool list. And I wanted things that were like mellow and peaceful, but relatable. So
Mhm.
maybe our listeners can
I
try
wonder,
them out
and I
too.
wonder how many many we have that are the same.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
Okay.
And an interesting thing I was thinking about as I was making my list, and I kind of have like a structure to my list, and
Okay.
like have to hit certain categories. And I'm curious of like
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
how y'all like rationalize like.
You have a food one on there, don't you?
Oh no, I don't.
Oh, okay.
So now
All
you
right.
have
Just to
to come
get-
up with one.
yeah.
I don't have a food one.
It's one of our unwritten rules of the podcast. We talk about food.
Well, we already
Yeah, well,
did for
yeah.
half this episode.
There's got to
But
be
that was
bacon.
Panera. It doesn't count, so. Yes.
Oh,
All right, cool.
man.
This
Well, I
is-
got 5 things on my list.
I have
Mr. Now's at 6, okay?
Yep.
Mr. Blaze is doing his homework right now
I'm doing it. Yep.
under his desk.
Yep.
All right, so I have a feeling, Mr. Sawicki, you and I might have the first same, or like
Okay.
this might be on your list, and Mr. Blaze might be on yours as well. So
Interesting.
I'll kick it off.
All right.
My first bucket list item is that I want to touch the ocean.
Indirectly, I'll let you.
Okay.
I'll let you vibe on yours first, and then I'll jump down my list
Okay.
to one of mine. So
Okay.
yeah.
So I want to, and I try to do this every summer, go somewhere where I can be by the ocean for at least a couple
Mm-hmm.
of days. Last summer I got to go to Maine. I celebrated my 40th. I know I look so young. You guys are shocked, but
Number
30th.
I celebrated my 21st birthday
Yeah.
at the ocean last year.
Mr. Blaze and I are in mid 30s, so
Yeah,
Oh.
as we all are.
32.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
I have sparkles in my hair.
Well, you have hair, so that's it. That's
There you go. That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
That's a
I'm
win.
rocking that.
Yeah,
That's a
that's a win.
That's a win. But I right now, as like we're speaking, I have nothing booked
Mhm.
to
Okay.
like to get me to the ocean this summer. So
Okay.
putting it on this list means
Okay.
I've got to get to the ocean.
Sure.
And I don't like to just say like I'm going to go to the ocean. I like to touch like I want to
Yeah.
go
Yeah,
and
you
like
have
spend
to.
time
Right.
on the beach and
You
actually
can't just
like
look at it.
yeah, I don't want to be
Yeah.
near it. I don't want to drive by it. Like I don't want to go to
Sure.
some venue that's near the ocean. I want
Right.
to I want to be there.
Cool.
I want to spend time on the ocean,
All
time
right.
on the beach,
Perfect.
go swimming in the ocean, do
So
the
first follow-up question, because you always big on follow-ups.
Yeah.
Is it going to be like a local? Because obviously right here we're only like 3 hours from the Atlantic.
Yep.
Multiple places, or are you dreaming bigger? Like, all right, the Southern Atlantic, the Pacific.
It'll be local.
Okay.
I usually try to do I got very spoiled last year because I did a lot of traveling last year. I took 6 different trips, like major trips
Wow.
last year.
That's all right.
And this year I haven't done any because,
Right.
like a
Yeah.
lot last year.
Yep.
Sure.
So
Spread the
it'll
wealth.
be local because I'm trying to be,
Yeah.
mindful about
Perfect.
finances and whatnot. But I would still like
Totally
to
get
do something that'll get me there for a couple of days.
Cool.
and it's feasible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you were saying.
So
like,
we're-
I mean, you got
It's-
like Jersey. I mean, yeah, Long
Yep.
Island.
Yeah. You got Jersey,
there.
Long Island. You got Connecticut,
So
Rhode Island, Maine.
Yeah,
We do
Massachusetts.
Maine
Cape
as a
Cod.
family, and
Yeah.
that's where I went last year. I spent my birthday on the shore with my mom. My mom
Which-
and I went for a
Which
trip.
part of Maine?
We go to Wells of Gunquet, Maine.
Oh,
So it's
all
like
right.
you're
Nice.
barely in Maine, but
Okay.
I've
Yeah.
been going there since I was like it was kind of a cool like all circle back moment because I spent my
Yeah.
16th birthday
Okay.
in the
Nice.
exact same hotel where I spent my 40th
Oh,
birthday
that's
last
so
year.
cool. That's
Yeah,
so
so we kind of did that on purpose. It was kind of it's a fun place, and we go to all our like haunts. There's a few different seafood restaurant places
yeah.
that we'll go to that we enjoy, and
Maine
there's
lobster.
in a Gunquet.
Oh,
There's this walking path called the Marginal Way, which is really
Mhm.
pretty.
Oh.
It's right like on the rocks. It's nice and paved, so it's super safe. But like
Cool.
it takes you right along the shore, and there's these cliffs and these like jetties and whatnot. And it's really
Oh.
pretty.
Mhm.
So I'd like to touch the ocean, and if I can get back to Maine again, I would like to do that.
Yeah.
It's like it's almost
Perfect.
like tradition.
And
But-
Maine's and right, like people that have gone to like grew up in Florida and never
Mhm.
had touched like a Maine. It's like
It's
completely
different.
different.
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It's
You
different.
know, like it like from also Cape Cod, same thing. You know, it's
Mhm.
rockier coast, the
Yeah.
water's significantly like cooler, but it's the ocean.
Yeah,
And it's
the
Sure.
like
ocean.
Hampton Beach was my first experience of the
Yep.
ocean.
Oh,
Ever
yeah.
seeing
Yeah.
it, I'm like,
That was one of my trips
Mhm.
in the last
Cool.
few years. Was we did Hampton Beach.
Hampton Beach,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was fun.
because you can almost. I heard you could see Cape Cod. Is that right? From
I don't know. You know what
From Hampton
that
Beach?
sounds familiar. I
yeah,
I wonder.
from the spot we were at. It was.
Yeah.
It was it was nice.
Yeah.
It was nice there.
Yeah.
One of my trips last year was to Charleston, South Carolina, and I got to touch the ocean
Yeah.
there, but it's so warm
Mm-hmm.
that
Right.
I didn't like it. It was too warm. The water was like it was the ocean.
Yeah.
But the water was like bath
It's
water.
not refreshing, right?
And for me,
Yeah.
that just doesn't vibe.
Mhm.
Like
Right.
it doesn't quite, it's not what I want. Gorgeous beach,
Yeah.
great experience, like
Sure
great
is.
town in general, really super fun.
Mhm.
But I want my like New England ocean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still, I want a sandy beach. And
yeah.
I like where we go because the beach is still sandy
Yeah,
and nice.
that-
it's not rocky like Cape Cod is.
Mm.
Yeah.
But there are parts of Cape Cod that are
Right.
sandy.
There
yeah.
are. Like, we're not, like, I know Miss Degnan here is, she
Oh,
goes
gosh.
to Cape Cod,
Oh, yeah.
family
For
She's,
two
loves-
weeks.
The local.
loves
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's like a whole family gathering. It's
Yep.
a whole thing. It's like the kids grew up there.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like our Outer Banks thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
And that's Maine for us. Yeah.
right. And
Yeah.
it's just, Maine, and Maine, you also have Acadia. and,
Oh,
like,
tons of
all-
great
Sure.
places. Yeah.
Yep. Just, it's a beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good lobster, too.
Oh, yeah.
Delicious lobster.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
We always bring some
Seafood.
home too.
You
So
do?
we fill up. Yep, we fill
Mhm.
up while we're there. We get all our lobster rolls and our lobster pasta and our lobster omelets and
Mhm.
all the lobster. And then we go to this one place. It's like a fish market.
Yeah.
It's right on our way out of town, and we pick up lobster to go.
Okay.
And we also they have
Perfect.
these canned New England clam chowder kits.
Oh.
And so all you have to do is add the heavy cream, and we usually put it in butter, and you put it in a crock pot,
Mm.
Yep.
and it's so good. It's
Had me at
so
Stomach is like
good.
legit growling. Like,
See, no, we got to the food.
No.
It wasn't
oh
like
gosh.
it wasn't the direct.
I
item
debated getting
on
lunch
my
before
list.
the podcast.
I
Was like,
know.
oh,
I did eat a
I
protein
should've.
bar before I came down because I had a feeling
Oh,
we'd
I'm
be talking about
starving.
food and I'd get
Yeah.
hungry.
Oh, I know.
that sounds amazing. Yes.
Yeah.
Lobster.
Epic.
Yeah, so that's my
All right,
first one.
cool.
Touch the ocean.
Yeah. Well, mine's definitely going to be ocean related. I
Mhm.
phrased it as to travel at least one place that I've never been.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm ripping a Wildwood t-shirt as I normally do. So I told my wife, like, yeah, definitely we'll go to the ocean this summer. We'll take a long weekend at the minimum. But I was like, I've been to Wildwood a million times and I love it. But there's so many other cool, like I just said, like ocean spots around us. Like I've never been to Gloucester, Massachusetts.
Okay.
I figured that'd be cool, or
Yep.
Yeah.
the outer part of Cape Cod. So
Marblehead is a really
Marblehead?
cool
Yep,
place
I've
to
heard
go.
good things,
Yeah,
yep.
It's right by Salem, and I know
okay,
you like
cool.
all
Yep,
things.
yeah, we did Salem a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like definitely ocean. So yes,
Mhm.
check that box there.
Yep.
But yeah, I definitely want to go someplace at least for a weekend.
Yeah.
that I've never been. Just like check out
Love
a new
that.
town.
I
Yeah,
think
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah.
I think it's great to branch
Yeah,
out.
totally.
Like,
Do you have any? So you said Gloucester.
Yeah,
Like,
that
do
one-
you have a, like,
but
do you
see,
have, like, a
I'm
number
worried.
one?
Like I got to research. I'm gonna
Yeah.
research a little bit. I like the spontaneity, but I don't want to go to a place and have like nothing to do there.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
but, besides the ocean, which is always great.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my big one. I've never been to the outer part of Cape Cod. I've been in the Cape,
Yep.
like Plymouth and Sandwich and stuff like that. But maybe outer Cape Cod, Gloucester, or I got to explore like Connecticut and Rhode Island a little bit more.
Mystic.
We did
I've been to Mystic.
Mystic
Yep.
was
So
great.
I've been to Mystic. Yep.
Yep.
to the
Mystic was
village
great.
and to the.
But we want to go back
aquarium.
for the aquarium. Yep.
Yeah.
I gotta
We did that a few years
go
ago.
there for the aquarium.
Did you go to
Definitely.
Mystic Pizza?
I did. I didn't like it. It was
Yeah,
disappointing.
that's what I've heard too.
Disappointing.
We enjoyed it.
And then my
Yeah.
wife and I, we watched the movie. Like, I don't think she ever saw. I saw as a kid.
same.
Like, this movie stunk. It was like,
The
it's,
movie was like your classic rom
I've
com,
never
Yeah.
seen it.
and
Julia Roberts, like
Yeah.
an 80s.
it was cute.
Yeah.
but yeah,
It was just mediocre
the town,
pizza.
The town was
The town was amazing.
amazing.
Yeah.
Did you see the drawbridge? in
Drawbridge. Oh, yeah. We
Mhm.
saw that.
Yep.
Yep.
Did you feel nervous when you
A little
walked
bit.
under those
Yeah.
like 5 billion-pound stones?
We
that-
went to some restaurant. We're asking the locals, like, how do we get to this restaurant over here? Just saying, go this back way, this alley. We legitimately had to cross. There was like open ocean beneath us and just like pallets like put down, like planks of wood.
Stop it!
Like, here, cross this
I didn't-
precariously. Yeah. I don't think we were supposed to go that way. And we probably were
It's like a
trespassing,
Goonies
but
way.
yeah. Like, oh my gosh, like, gonna fall and shatter an ankle right here. So,
Oh
Man.
no!
so yeah, no, it was a cool town though. But
But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
to
There's-
me,
there's
to
so
meet
many.
that, what's that?
There's so, and
Oh,
there's
yeah,
so many little
absolutely,
towns like
right.
that in the Northeast.
Totally. But
Within,
to
like-
hit that bucket list, I'm saying it's got to be someplace I've never been before.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I think it's very doable.
Oh,
being a
so-
history guy too. You
Yeah,
know,
totally.
Like, you could research that way, or you
Yeah.
could just also stumble upon like you
Yeah,
went to this
that's the
town.
best.
And all
Yeah.
of a sudden, like, oh, it's near this and this. The
Yeah.
locals tell you go.
I'm
there.
honestly huge on just Google Maps. I'll just zoom in and say, all right, this is a
Yeah,
cool
yeah.
town right in the ocean. See the little downtown, the shopping and
Yeah.
stuff, and
You know what I'm
cool
into?
restaurants.
Asking ChatGPT.
Oh, yeah, yep. I know.
Yep.
I've done that too.
It comes up with
Yeah.
some great suggestions.
I don't know. Mr. Blaze and I and Mr. Avery in the office is talking about it, though. It's
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's getting a little scary. It's getting a little Skynet for me.
Figure out how to navigate it properly,
Right.
but it is handy when you
It's
know.
like
Totally.
Harry Potter. We got to use that wand very carefully.
Very carefully.
Sure.
You know what sort of spells.
Actually, I'm saying
Great power, great responsibility.
I have no clue what Harry Potter references, so
Yeah.
I'm over here like, yep. Oh no, I've never
Yeah.
seen or read the book, so Spider-Man though, I know that one.
Should
Yeah.
I know you?
That one's not on my bucket list. No,
I know.
no Panera, no Harry Potter.
We've talked about this
I
at
think
length.
you know what goes good with it? Harry Potter. I think one of those kitchen sink cookies.
I think that would be the perfect thing to eat while you
perfect
watch
pairing.
Harry Potter or
They
read the
crack
book.
open the Sorcerer's Stone in a.
Well, you know the name of the first book.
Oh,
Yeah, of course.
There
I mean,
you
I'm
go.
not ignorant
You're
to it. It's,
already on
I
the
don't know.
path.
Yeah.
I'm digging my heels in. No, I'm not doing it.
Whatever.
Team anti-Harry Potter.
You know what? It's June. I don't have the energy to
I know.
argue.
That's good. That's why I'm battling right now. I can. I don't have to battle other
We can
people.
agree to disagree.
Yeah, everyone's
We're
like,
adults.
cool, you do you,
It's
bro.
fine.
Like, yeah, all right.
Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
my God. Yeah. I actually read Harry Potter. I think I might have said this before, but like it was like my last class I had to take in my master's. So I technically finished my degree, but like, oh, you need one more credit. So I was in Plattsburgh where I went to my master's. So I live in like Cohoes, so Albany was the nearest. So I took one. I'm like, oh, introducing children's literature into the curriculum.
That's great.
Underhand
I read
softball
it,
class.
and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
oh, this is good. I want to read more.
Yeah.
I haven't actually.
Did you read the first one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I haven't watched all the movies yet, though.
Oh,
isn't that funny?
What?
Isn't that funny?
Okay, put that on your list.
Because
Still look at him.
with my kids at the age
No,
they were
don't
at,
put that on your list.
we were watching them, and then we got to Azkaban.
Yeah, that used
And
to
for
be
those
my
guys,
favorite.
and they were scared.
It is scary.
Legit scared.
Hmm.
Kind of like the first time I was watching Spider-Man with my now oldest son, and then when he became like the Goblin, and
Yeah.
he literally he was
It
like
is scary.
he looked like white as I'm like, are you good, bud?
Mhm.
Okay, we're gonna watch something different.
Yeah. Sure.
Blue
But
Leon.
yeah. So I got to put that on there because my daughter would be in for it. I don't know, my older son. He's changing. He's with the wind sometimes.
It's
Sure.
great. Azkaban used to be my favorite
Okay.
movie.
Yeah.
My all-time favorite is The Half-Blood Prince, which is the sixth movie. And
yes,
actually,
I have not seen those.
at SPAC,
Yeah.
the Philadelphia Orchestra does the cinema performances where they play the score while they show the movie, and they do
when is that?
So it's August 16th this year, I think.
Oh, we might be like
And
last year. We were
it's
gone.
the sixth. It's my favorite this year. It's the Half-Blood Prince, so it's the sixth movie because they've been doing it for 5 years previously. So this will be the sixth year. I'm checking.
Was
my
on the
calendar.
list,
Okay.
but not on the list. If
So
you know what I
put
mean.
it on
Say,
the list.
your
That's
list
great.
is filling up.
I know.
He's
It
going
is-
nuts. Like,
I came in with a couple. No,
I know.
I'm
It
leaving
is
with a
August
baker's
16th.
dozen.
I have it on my
Your whole
calendar.
summer's
That's
booked
how much
now.
of a nerd I am that
No.
I'm already. I
Hey,
know I'm
that's
going
all
to
right.
that.
I'm glad you mentioned that because like so many things like you think about and you don't like write it down and like put it in
Sure.
the calendar and like when you do that, put in the calendar, it's a commitment.
It is. Yep.
You know, like it's a reminder, and I put in the calendar. Well, if I don't put something in the calendar, according to my wife, it does not exist.
Mhm.
If it's not in the calendar, it's not. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not happening here. So
And kids, for those of you who might not know what we're talking about, is a concert experience. So the whole Philadelphia Orchestra, which are professional musicians, because we have a lot of musicians that are our students, they play the entire background music, the entire score of the movie,
so cool.
while the movie's playing on big screens all around the venue. So you don't even know that that's the orchestra playing because it's so good. It just sounds like it's the movie's score, recorded score playing in the background.
It's
And then
beautiful.
of course, like they do a performance beforehand and they do a little bit after, and it's like it's amazing.
I think
It's really
the kids would like it.
yeah.
And I think Mr. Swicky should go.
I think so.
That'll
Well, you know what,
inspire
Mr.
him to read.
Swicky, you missed it, but a couple summers ago they had Jurassic Park. I went.
Yeah, you
It
told me
was
about
so
that one.
good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do want to
They did
look.
Jurassic Park.
Oh no way!
I think this year they have one of the Indiana Joneses as well.
I was hopeful there'd be a
they've
Jaws one
done-
because it's the 50th anniversary of Jaws this
I
year.
don't think it's. I don't.
See,
think
that
they
would have been
have
a pro. I
Jaws
would have
one.
totally
My
saw
daughter
Jaws.
actually had
John
a
Williams.
Jaws. Like she took. How cool is this? As a senior, she took a film class.
Yeah.
Nice.
She had to watch like all the classics. She
Yeah.
had to watch Jaws. She had to watch. I think she watched Shawshank Redemption.
Mhm.
Okay.
She watched Psycho, and like a few other.
That's
I
awesome.
can't remember. Like
Yeah, that's amazing.
half a dozen or more movies and stuff.
Cool.
And I'm like, that's really cool. And like they have forensics in school. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
I know.
I would have taken like that's the
Yes.
science.
Right.
I would
I
be
thought that was
fascinated.
going to be my career someday.
Mm.
Was forensics.
Never too late.
Yeah, I know. Well, when I was in college trying to
Part-time.
figure out like what I wanted to do, and I
Yeah.
knew I was a science major. My dad, he was a project manager for a company that builds jails.
Oh,
So
wow.
that yeah.
That's a
And so he had a lot of connections with people at the state who like, have to do with crime solving and whatnot. One of his connections was the manager of the New York State Forensic Lab in Albany.
Oh, okay.
So I got to go on a tour.
That's cool.
It was so cool. It was really neat.
That's a unique, like, architectural realm.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, like, because you have to think a lot differently than you would of, like, just like
Security
structural
minded,
and
yeah.
aesthetics. You have to think practical,
Yes.
strength, functionality.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many different branches of the field. And I think that's
Yeah.
kind of what turned me off of it a little bit was that you had to choose like a focus and
Okay.
it's so super specific. And because it's so super specific, it's hard to get jobs. Because
Right.
there's only so many forensic
That makes
opportunities.
sense, yeah.
Right,
So
right. Well, it's like art, my field. You know, like art. You know,
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
that you go into it, like apply. When I was applying for jobs, it was like,
Sure.
there's one in this district.
Yeah.
right.
There's
one in Ohio.
and you go
Okay.
K through 12 here.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. But here you are.
but
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So,
All right. What's yours?
I'll go into like I just want to say like the like kind of my rationale, like where I go. Like
Mhm.
I like to have something that meet the criteria. Won't like give away anything, but I like to have like a destination, like we're talking, like a destination one.
Sure.
I think kind of like a family one, something like we're doing with the family. And then I like to have like a leisure one, and then I have my like creative outlet one, and that can come in two variables. So that's kind of like I hit those, 4 to 5. I'll get some might be. But I used to set too many before I was told, and my wife was like, she's like that. Yeah, that all. I'm like, remember, it's only 8 weeks, and we gotta do this and that.
It
I'm like,
flies by
Right.
too.
I know.
yeah,
Totally.
and it does. So you look at it like that, and it helps you like not rush, but it's like you don't have to. If they make it low key, it's like I want to read 8 books. No, I'm gonna read.
Can I tell you? Can I just show you my list right now? Look at the last one.
Is it 8 books?
Oh.
Is it 8 books?
It's 8 books.
I have 1 book on mine.
Read 8 books.
I gotta
'cause
read
read
1 book.
7 books last summer.
Oh,
so
gosh.
book. Yeah,
Yeah,
added it.
book singular.
That's too
Well, we can get
funny.
that one out of the way. Yeah, like
Well, that's like my daughter's like that. She's like, oh,
That's
I read
great.
that 1,500 page book. I read it. I'm on the 3rd time to read it, and like
you're like, what?
she's got like a lending library, and
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
so she's amazing.
That's hilarious.
But she just reads. She has powers. She
All right.
is so cool. So yeah, for me, like my destination. So we already did Outer Banks in like spring. So I agree. Touch the ocean. It was spring. It was cold, and I still.
Yeah, you
I
have
went
to.
Yeah.
I went in.
Sure.
I'm like full in.
Yeah.
I'm like, Ollie,
Cool.
you doing this? My older son's like, dude, I'm not pro. I'm
Yeah.
not going in.
Yeah.
And then I said, I'm going in. I'm like, we're gonna
Yeah.
we're gonna go all in, head under.
Okay.
Oh man,
It was cold.
that's a commitment.
It was
Well,
56.
let's say it was. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's freezing.
That is super cool.
You look
It's
you look
so
at
cold.
the surf guide, and they
Yeah.
say spring wetsuit. We're
Yeah.
like, we're New Yorkers. We don't need
We're
any
used to
wetsuits.
I know. Well,
And we actually swam around a little bit.
Wow.
And then we
That's
got out and we
frigid.
appreciated the wharf.
yeah,
I bet.
seriously.
I bet.
So, but yeah, for me this summer, like destination, now like, I did have like that whole boot thing. I had a broken foot for a while. So I'm now out of that, which perfect timing.
Mhm.
And the doctor said the first thing I can do, I can get into hiking because it's like
Okay.
lower impact than running.
Cool.
So I really want to aim with my older son and my brother-in-law. We want to do a stay in the Adirondacks, stay overnight,
Mm-hmm.
and then hit and do like a range, the Dix Range,
Okay.
which is about 4 to 5 peaks,
Wow.
which makes it feasible in this long summer days. We
Sure.
got lots of hours, but some of the hikes.
Yeah.
Like to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and get there, you're already behind.
Right.
So we wake up and at daybreak, literally we're up and at 'em, and as soon as light wake hits us, we're packing up and we're going. So that would be
Cool.
our thing, and that would be probably 1 to 2 nights at least.
Sure.
Some people it sounds like torture, like.
Sounds good to me.
But just
Not in this heat,
sounds
but
great.
no, not in the
Not in this heat.
Yeah.
no way.
I was just having a conversation with somebody recently about hiking, and I love hiking.
Yeah.
I just, in my older age of 21,
Yeah.
I can't go down the mountain. That's what hurts.
Down's
Going
hard.
up is fine.
Yeah,
Like,
hiking
I have
poles.
the cardio. Like, yeah, no.
Hiking poles are a game
Does it help
changer.
with going down?
1,000%.
It
Right.
does,
1,000%.
because there's been sometimes.
Because then you're like
Sometimes
getting
I
your,
don't need them, but I can
It's
take
the
them. And
knee. It's like the knee.
it takes the weight off your knees if
Okay.
you're like,
Maybe I'll try it.
yeah,
the
it's
weight.
more
Yeah.
shoulders and like arms.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. It becomes a more full body experience, and
Yeah.
then
Sure.
like climbing up too, you could kind of pull, or
Yeah.
sometimes
I'm good
you
with
lose your
climbing up.
balance.
Right.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
climbing up, I'm good with.
Uneven
Yeah.
terrain, yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
because like,
Sure.
my foot didn't slip on that rock.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize that one was mossy, and then I
Yeah.
slipped, and I just put a pole.
Yeah.
Right.
And,
Yep. Game changer. Like,
Or
Okay.
my boot has nearly
Maybe
gotten
I'll add that
stuck
to
in
my
mud.
list.
there you go. Yes, get some hiking
Hike
poles.
with a hiking poles.
Yeah, get
Our old
good
coworker,
collapsible ones.
Last one I did a couple years ago, I was dying on a hike.
Yeah.
Went with Mr. Ryder, Mr. Scotia. We had Scotia on.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Ryder graciously said, "Here, Swick, try these hiking poles." And I was like,
Yeah.
it's like it was a
Yeah.
miracle. It was so much easier to hike with like hiking poles.
All right,
So
you have convinced me
there you
to
go.
try it.
All right, so she got another one on my list. I'll get one by my.
I'll,
It's not Harry Potter and it's not Pinner, so let's
Wah,
keep
wah,
on going.
I'll recommend too anyone going into hiking, no matter where you are. And I think it's a worldwide app, not just even national.
All
here in the
trails?
US. All trails.
Yeah, I love it.
and it's
Yeah.
great because it searches, it pulls your location. It'll tell you like, oh, where am I
Yeah.
today?
Mhm.
I'm over here. Can I have a hike? And I found places even in Outer Banks. We
Yep.
just did like loop trails
Yep.
and wildlife trails, and like it's just fun. You
Yeah.
find some
Yeah, I
Cool.
like it because it's got difficulty levels too
Yes.
to like match like what you're up
Yep.
for that day. But also, a lot of people will review the hike too.
Mhm.
So
Current
if like
stuff.
so you'll get a little bit more detail about what the trail is like, which I also appreciate knowing ahead of time. I'm like a planner, so I need to know ahead of time what I'm getting into.
You
Sure.
do in the Adirondacks, and that's the thing. Like, I've seen people, and either like my brother-in-law and I have discussions about like these type of people, and not judging here, but if you're coming and like my son and I did a hike, and we came down, and it was muddy. We brought our dog,
Mhm.
and she looked like a black and white cookie by the time she was done.
hmm
So you
Yeah.
can see her, like her bottom half from her torso, and her legs are completely black because
Yeah.
the mud up there is black,
Oh,
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
literally black.
Oh yeah.
So we
It's
come
sludgy.
down, and as we're exiting the trail, my son and I go, we look at these people. Paper Starbucks cup,
Yep.
No.
no judgment.
Sneakers.
Yeah.
Guess what color sneakers?
That's what cracks
white.
me up there. I'm like,
White.
sneaker?
White
I'm like,
sneakers.
you're going to
White.
crack an
Yeah.
ankle. You got
And
sneakers
I'm
on?
looking, I'm like, either this guy is a mountain goat under these things, and he's going to take off these shoes and just go up, or he has no idea what he's going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, people are like, is the trail muddy?
Look
I
at us.
Look at my,
Yeah.
I might go,
Yep. I forget which
Observation skills.
which government agency is, but there's a website in New York. Literally, like every day, they have to save somebody
Oh
they
yeah,
send the
they just
rescue
did.
squad,
There was
yeah.
just, I just saw it on
all
the
the time.
news.
Yeah, right.
yeah.
It was two like someone from Boston Spa and someone from
Yeah.
Schenectady just
Right.
recently.
You can get my
Mhm.
my tips are, well, one, I said check all trails, right? Know
Mhm.
what you're getting into. Sometimes things can be mismarked.
Bring more
So-
water than you think you're going to need.
Trail, and
Yep.
that's what the ranger said. He
Mhm.
goes, I don't mind, like things happen. You slip, break an ankle, break something, you pass out, whatever. Like that's an accident. But preventable hydration,
Mhm.
that bothers me. And like he's talking about people were complaining, we're walking on the trail, and like, do you have a path with less mud?
Like you can just
Are
pull
you-
it out from the back storeroom.
Yeah.
Like,
Right. I'm sorry.
Where's the paved path?
You chose to come here,
Right.
and
Oh,
obviously you did not plan well. So but that's the thing.
Yeah.
You put somebody else at risk
Mhm.
for your negligence. So
Yeah.
just be mindful, and I'll always have like a physical map. Like in my phone, like
yeah.
I'm very happy with the new iPhones. What they can do is that you can do a satellite
Mhm.
location send, like in Find My, or like, hey, I'm here, I'm safe.
hmm
Because in the Adirondacks, like my son and I got separated one time,
hmm
and I was like, oh, I got a little nervous. I mean, it was
Right.
broad daylight, and we got separated.
Yeah.
Because he had to go do something, and I'm like,
Right.
Did you guys see him? They're like, no, I didn't see him. No, he's this way. I'm like, okay, just spread the word. If you see a kid, just tell him I'm actively looking for him. And I'm like, I mean, this is like millions of acres.
Yeah.
Millions.
Sure.
Like that just
With
6 million acres
no cell
there,
phone
I'd say.
service in most of
no
it.
service.
Yeah.
And I think just later that day, there was a young child that got
Yeah.
separated from their parents.
Hmm.
We're like, oh my gosh. I mean, a young kid. I mean, my son is capable, but still, don't overestimate your abilities, no matter your skill set.
Yeah.
Just safety first. So
Yeah.
that's my little public service announcement.
There you go.
It's a good one, though.
But
I think
the more
going
you
into
know.
the summer season.
I care.
Yeah.
I want people to enjoy that run. Actually
Sure.
come home safe to
I
their
think that's
loved
a good
ones.
one. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So I'm going to say this next one, and then I'm also going to say another one because the one that I wanted to save this one for last because it's like my big one,
Mm-hmm.
but it matches with the theme currently. So I'm going to say it now.
Okay.
So I got bit by the travel bug last year, obviously. I went on a lot of trips. And I think one of the things, other than like trying to financially recover from that's been holding me back from traveling this year are traveling companions.
Yeah.
I'm single. I have no kids.
Right.
And I've got lots of friends, but they all have their own families and their own kids and their own lives and whatnot going on. So finding people to travel with has been difficult. It's hard to do.
Right.
Trying to get schedules to match and whatnot. So
Sure.
I want to take my first solo trip this summer.
Mm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it's not going to be
That's-
something like major. I'm not going to do something major. I want
Test in the
to,
water.
yeah,
Yeah.
I want to go somewhere for 2 nights by myself, even
Yeah.
if it's just an Airbnb
Yeah. That's awesome.
somewhere.
Somewhere new.
Somewhere new would be great, but I also I'm struggling with, do I go to like a populated area? Do I go to like a city or a town? Because I know
Sure.
it's kind of like the safer thing to do, but I
Yeah.
would prefer to go somewhere in the middle of nowhere
Yeah.
and just
Right.
be in nature and be alone and like have peace and quiet
Mm-hmm.
Well,
and be able to do whatever I want to do
Sure.
in that space
yeah.
Or do nothing at all.
Sandy.
or do nothing at all. Yeah.
and not feel bad
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
Oh,
relax.
that's awesome.
Yeah. So that's my big one. And I'm saying it now so that I do it.
Okay.
This is
Lock
the one
in.
that I am locking in. I'm going to
Awesome.
do it. It's happening. Travel by myself.
Sure. Now you're
It'll
going
be
to
a
do
road
anything.
trip.
I used to always want to do like the solo, like train travel and like or like
I've done
airplane.
that. Well,
But I love watching like the YouTubers and stuff. So
yeah.
do you have any ideas of like vlogging it or like journaling about it or just
Maybe.
just straight for you? Like,
So when I went to New Orleans was one of my trips that I did last year, and I went with another one of our colleagues, Miss Gonsers,
Yeah.
and we had an absolute blast. And my best friend, before I left, she said, "Can you please post your trip as you are there?
Yeah.
Like, can you post it on social media as
Yeah.
you're there?" And I wasn't like a big stories poster on Instagram. Like I never really used that feature,
Mhm.
but I learned how to use it for that trip, and I had so much fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
It gave me something to do, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, so when we were out and about, maybe we were
Document it
waiting
too and
online
stuff.
for
Right, yeah.
something.
Yeah. Exactly.
It gave me so I got really into
Sure.
posting stories and videos and updates and locations and whatnot, like as I was on that trip. And I kind of learned as I went because I hadn't really done it before.
Right. It's a fun little tool.
I've had people that I am, friends with or connected with on social media that I haven't talked to in years. Maybe they're from high school, maybe they're from college, reach out to me and tell me how much fun they had just watching my stories.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just like they felt like they were there. And that was really fun.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And who knows? Maybe you motivated somebody else to do the same thing. I was thinking about it. Now that I see it, I think I'd like to
Yeah.
try that.
Yeah, right.
So-
And it was a total new thing for me. Like I just kind of did it. She asked me
Yeah.
to do it and I said, sure, I'll give it a whirl. I'll try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was really fun to do. So I think I will. I think that's a
Yeah.
great idea. I
Nice.
think it's something that I would do.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I remember
guess
you
get
telling me
worried
your
about-
New Orleans stories, and I was like just super jealous. I was like,
Yeah.
New Orleans.
I'm sure there's a lot of
Oh
people
my
like,
gosh.
cool. Like, I can't wait to go there. And
Music and food alone.
yeah, seriously.
One
I
of
like
the
the
things that
creepy
we
stuff,
did while
you
we
know,
were
like-
there was a walking food tour.
Mhm.
So we wanted to tour the city, but we were like, what are some we
I already said
did
I'm
a
very
go-
hungry.
We did a ghost tour.
Yeah.
No, but we did.
Beignets.
I know. I'm
Oh my
talking about
God, we
probably
went to 2 different
good
beignet
chicken
places.
and gumbo. And,
We went to
oh,
Cafe
no.
Du Monde, and we also went to
Plug my
Cafe
ears.
Beignet. We went to, we did all the things. We did an alligator tour.
Oh,
I'm wasting
that's right.
away
I
here.
remember,
We went to
Yeah.
the bayou.
Yes.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that was a great trip. But
Oh,
I'm going to
yeah.
solo
Cool.
travel. I don't know where yet.
That's it. Well, that could be half the fun, just like looking at the map and saying,
Yeah, where am
maybe
I
somewhere
gonna
I've
go?
never been, and just
Yeah.
say, cool, I'll try this spot.
Yeah, and like
I dig it.
That's a great way to
I'm
do it.
kind of leaning towards like kind of a small place, like not like
Yeah.
a big city, but like
Yeah.
a
Now
small
you can
like
fully conquer it, you know?
yeah, like
okay.
You catch up with a local, and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
what are
For 2 days, perfect time.
yeah,
Yeah.
2 days. I want to
Yeah.
do 2
Yeah.
nights.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I think that's
that's my big one,
yeah.
but it
Sure.
fits with this vibe, so I wanted to talk about
Cool.
it.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to change
I dig
the
it.
theme. I'm going to change the theme.
Change the theme.
I'm going to go to like self betterment,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
self like improvement.
Perfect.
And so something that has been really important to me in the last couple of years has been physical fitness.
Yeah.
I have a Peloton. I'm obsessed with it. I ride almost every day. I recently got into strength training and like lifting weights. And I work
So
out
good.
at home, and I
Yeah.
have heavy weights at home. My heaviest weights are 35 pounds, which
Yep.
I use for like deadlifts and rows and whatnot. But I'm ready to up my game.
Yeah.
So I'm going to join a gym
Cool.
Ooh.
There you go.
and take like my strength training somewhere where I can lift heavier weights.
And are
Cool.
you thinking about like going in and just doing your thing, or do you
I'm gonna-
want to get a trainer? Or
So I've done the personal training thing
Okay.
before in the past, and it was great. I learned
Yeah.
a lot. I think I'm able, and I know enough now to do it on my own.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I want it like especially with like leg workouts, I
Yeah.
can lift a lot heavier than what I am lifting right now.
Yeah.
I just don't have the
Yeah.
and
machines or something.
Yeah, the
and it's an
capability.
investment.
yeah.
Like unless you come across some crazy deal, weights are not cheap.
No, they're so expensive.
Like unless you came across like I had a friend that used to fix like gym equipment, and he came
Yeah.
up to my college before, and he's always telling me, he's like, "Oh, you got this treadmill now?" He goes, "Oh, you should go into the gym. Sometimes gyms give away stuff." And
That's true.
he is the most frugal guy. I love him. I love him. He's
Yeah.
like, bro. You know, but yeah, I think it's great because that way it'll save you. So you could use that for like your heavy day. And
Yeah.
you could go.
It won't be an everyday thing.
Yeah.
I think.
and test yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
I
see,
just
like,
want to
what
see
can
what
I
I can
do?
do too, because I
Yeah.
haven't like really worked with heavy weights in a long time.
Yeah.
So
And I think it's great. And I actually used ChatGPT to come up like, I had made up a list of like workouts, and down in my basement we kind of repositioned stuff. I just made up a whiteboard and I wrote down like arms, back, legs,
Yep.
But then even on arms, like having split up 2 different days. I used to do them
Yep.
all in one day.
I do 2 different days too.
Now I do like like tries and shoulder on one, and like. But anyway. But you go to a gym, and now you can do cables.
Yes, and
Which
I want
you
to.
can't
Yeah,
have
and there's
at
so many
home,
cool cable things to do.
There's a
Yep.
lot of cool things you can do that be more expensive to have at home.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Absolutely. Yeah.
that's
so
fun.
yeah.
It's really and I think too. It's not just getting stronger, but it's helping your body in the aging process too, building up your
100%.
bone density,
Yeah.
and like
I love spinning and I
Yeah.
love my Peloton, and I used to like take 45-minute, 60-minute classes,
Yeah.
but I don't anymore. I
Right.
only do about 20 or 30 minutes of cardio,
Perfect.
and now I do mostly strength training because
Yeah.
I know that's at our age
right
what our bodies
Yeah.
need. So when you're 21 years
Yeah.
old,
I'm still good. I'm good.
hint, hint. Mr. Sawicki still has not found something to add to his list.
No, not
All right,
bad.
well,
I
no,
have
tell us
similar
what's
ones.
up. Tell us what's
That
next.
I have
What's up?
one
Okay.
about working out too.
Okay, great. Okay.
And this was inspired a couple months ago. I had to bring the same classic car to get some work done. And sometimes schedules like are chaotic, and I'm like, oh, I got to figure out a way to drop the car off and get back home. So I have like a little collapsible bike that I bought years ago. That's one of our kids uses now at home, so I'm glad it's getting use. But I'm like, you know what? Like I haven't ridden my bike in like a long time.
hmm
So I just said this summer, like I didn't set any like official parameters, but I said I'm definitely going to bike a whole lot more. Because when I had to bring my car by myself, the garage was 6 miles away from where I live. So I folded up my bike, I put it in the trunk, dropped the car off. I'm like, I'm going to ride this 6 miles back. And it was like super peaceful.
Yeah.
And just like, I took all these new routes that I had never been down and cool little bike trails and stuff.
Yeah.
So I said at least a couple times a week, early morning, maybe like late at
Early
night, take
morning's perfect.
my bike out and just go down side streets and
Yep.
neighborhoods and bike
And
trails.
less
and-
traffic too at those
yeah,
times.
totally. Oh
It's
yeah,
the
absolutely.
best.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely like biking, walking the neighborhood and stuff like that. There's a lake like 2 blocks over from where we live. So
That's awesome.
Well,
Yeah.
And you got the pup.
Got the dog. Yep.
Take the dog out for a
He
walk.
needs more exercise too. He's pretty lazy, so
Get a little.
he'll make it a couple
couch
blocks
friendly.
and he'll be like, "Yo, I'm done. Like, time to go back to the couch here."
Dog
So,
used to do that too.
yeah, like he'll look up at me and be like, "We're
Yeah.
still going. Like, we can't go back home and just lounge."
Bring a little belt bag, fanny pack,
Yeah.
or a little treat pouch.
No treat
Yeah.
pouch.
A
Yeah.
little
Very
motivator,
food
you know, like,
motivated.
give 'em
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Yep.
okay."
Yeah.
We would have did the bike thing. We went to Ocean City for spring break,
Oh yeah.
and I bought my wife like one of those like pet strollers to attach to the bike
Oh, that's
Oh,
cute.
because we brought the dog.
Oh,
So I
nice.
was thinking this would be awesome. Cruise the boardwalk and the dog will love it. I think he loved it, but he just like whole time like
no.
yowling,
Singing the whole
He's
time.
singing. That's a good way to put it. He's singing the whole time.
That's funny.
So I can't tell if he loves it or he just hates every second of it.
Yeah.
You know, had to push his butt into the stroller a couple times to get him good. But
Yeah.
he picked it up. So
That's funny.
yeah, but
good
just
one.
anything like that. Just get out of the house, like
Yeah.
not be sedentary, and just get a little more healthy in the process. So
We need like a
It's
week.
fun.
We need like a week though. Like a good week.
oh
of,
yeah,
Like
I take the first couple days,
sedentary.
and I'm like I'm sleeping till noon today,
I know.
and just
I like burnout is real.
yeah, you get the deep soul
Yes.
reset, and then
It's
I'll
real,
dive
yeah.
into like biking, walking.
And then we'll start.
yes,
all, and then I'll join it.
totally, yes.
Right.
That's why I didn't put time parameters on
I
mine. I'm like,
know.
I'm doing it, but not,
Right.
you know.
Well, I keep thinking too about like when we did our caffeine episode,
Oh yeah.
Yep.
and I'm like, okay, I'm trying not to have another cup of coffee right now or
Gotta
another
reset our
soda
brain.
Yeah,
because
I know.
Yeah.
my requirement to then get said buzz from
Sure.
coffee is
Yep.
going to be more and more expensive every,
Yep.
Yeah.
every
And less
day.
potent,
Yeah.
yes.
And it's me. You know what? Some days like. I forgot if it was like a Saturday. I mean, all the days are blurring together this last month.
Yeah.
But I was like so tired. I'm like, I wanted a soda, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go lay on the porch. I mean, the kids in the neighborhood were like screaming, having fun. I'm like, people mowing. I'm like, I don't care. I'm just gonna lay down and
Mm-hmm.
wow,
Yeah.
I feel great.
Yeah.
You know, just
Sure.
au naturel.
Yep.
And
It's great.
it just to be able to do that, you know, because we still we try to institute on Sundays. Sometimes there's a couple buzzkills. I mean, my dog is the most compliant, although she gets startled once in a while. She'll start barking, but yeah, like a good. It's not on a bucket list, but
Okay.
Maybe it
naps
should
are,
be. Yeah.
afternoon
Naps.
Bring back the nap.
I know.
Yeah, and then like on a screen porch.
Oh,
You
those
can
are
hear
the
the
and a
bird.
hammock.
Man,
Do
you
have a
guys
hammock?
are hitting some of my
We
vibes.
don't.
All right.
Yeah.
We're talking about getting
Foreshadowing.
one in the backyard because
They're great.
actually I'm in the process
Little
of
sway.
we're transitioning this summer. We had playground set. Actually, Mr. Longinus gave it to us. It was
Okay.
18. Bill, when he was hurt, Mr. Van Wee, sorry, Mr. Van Wee helped out disassemble it from
okay.
Mr. Longinus' house, and we
Yeah,
brought it to my
cool.
house. And it was 15 years old then.
Yep.
Mark's kid was in. What was he? High school, college? I don't know. He graduated. Graduated that
Okay.
now. So we had it at my house from the 8. So it's like 25. So I'm
Wow.
just taking that down after I
Yeah.
invested $300 of labor and
Yeah.
parts into it.
Sure.
We're gonna put trampoline in.
Nice.
Cool.
So for the kids, so
Okay.
we'll have
Learn some
that.
cool tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
so
don't
do
break
it-
your foot again.
I know.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not oh, well, it's so
know.
funny because the wood kind of just barely touched. I was like,
Mm.
Yeah.
Someone was joking like you got to get some steel-toe shoes there, Mr. Blaze.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm.
So, but yeah. So that's
Cool.
a little fun.
All right.
thing
What's
there
next
going
on your
All right.
list? What do we got?
So speaking of well, that was deconstruction, but yeah, construction. So for I think it was Christmas. We did a joint gift from my in-laws, and we're like, we want a wood-fired, like pizza oven.
Oh gosh.
Mm.
So it could do propane or it could do the wood
Yes.
pellets. So I want to get the wood pellets going this summer, but I
Yep.
need a stand for it. I want to have it outside all the time. So eventually I want to build up a nice patio area, but we're doing like a low-key one now because I have some grass in between where we come off our porch and the grass, and then the grill is there, like my regular grill. But I want to add a couple little blocks of, like patio blocks, and then build a stand for the wood pizza oven, and then have like a nice little piece of like steel or tile where I could take the pizza off and
Yeah.
do all the stuff
Yeah.
and
Cool.
make it.
Fixins area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I want to make that a project with my older son.
Yeah.
You know, like that we
Yeah.
could do that because he actually just took like a wood tech class and he made. What do you make? Oh, he made a beautiful end table.
That's great.
And it looks gorgeous.
That's
We
awesome.
actually put it in the basement where we just got an old couch to put in there, and so I thought, like he could help me. He might show me some tricks. I've been curious to learn, but that's my one of my creative building outlets there.
Then we'll have a perfect plug for Blaze Pizza because
Yes.
Mr. Blaze and Blaze and
Yes.
a pizza
Great.
oven. So all
I
right,
love that.
Yes,
we're gonna expect some wood fired pizza in the fall though.
Well,
so
I'm working.
maybe we'll make that your proof. You got to bring us.
So
I
good.
Some
will.
wood-fired
You know what?
pizza,
Actually,
so-
I got invested. I watched a couple YouTube videos because I tried to do some pizzas in the wintertime. The only problem was the stone doesn't get hot enough.
Okay.
I
Sure.
didn't let it heat up enough, so it wasn't as cooked as I would have liked it in the middle. So I got one of these infrared thermometers.
Oh, good idea.
So
Yeah.
it goes up to 800 degrees. So you have to get the stone up to at least 600 to 700 degrees,
For it
and
to-
then it'll make sure it's cooked. But I tell you, once I got locked in on that and I cooked it, and I got the
it's so good.
pepperoni, the edges were just crispy, or food, sorry, and it was so.
It's almost lunchtime.
I'm
too.
kind of looking at the clock. I'm
I
like,
know.
all right,
Like-
how long has this episode been going?
My stomach's wet. I'm just drooling on it.
Right. Between lobster rolls now and
I
wood fired
know.
pizza and
So one
Yes.
of my best friend ended up getting a wood fired pizza oven for Christmas,
Yeah.
and so of course for New Year's Eve we had a pajamas and pizza party. It was awesome.
Yummy.
It was awesome.
It is
It's
so
like
different.
it's so you don't realize how much better the pizza tastes
Yeah.
when it's prepared that way.
Right.
Mhm.
Like it is just so much better.
Right.
It just all around. It gets cooked differently.
Yeah.
There's actual flames.
Yeah,
you know,
right,
not
right.
like just
At the crispy,
static oven.
it's like the perfect amount of crispiness, whereas you just don't get that in a conventional oven.
no, you don't. And learning so my wife has even made some dough. You know, there's there's a lot of science behind all
Oh,
that.
yeah.
But how cheap it is to make your own dough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got this cheap sauce. I don't even Pepinos or something like that. It's in a can.
Okay.
Right? You look at it you're like nothing, and you taste it it's like grandma's Sunday sauce, as my
Yeah.
brother-in-law would call
Yeah.
it. It tastes phenomenal, and we
Cool.
got the whole setup. I do oil, and I put a garlic powder on it.
Mm.
It's
So
just
next
so
year-
good.
Next year, you need to grow tomatoes
Yes,
and
yes.
basil and oregano.
Mm.
Make your own sauce.
We need to. I wanted to make some
Up that
raised
game.
beds because we have
have those, yeah.
bunnies
Critters. Yeah.
Yeah.
that I don't like.
Yeah.
So we have gardening is a big hobby of mine in the summer.
Yeah,
And-
gardening is so fun.
Yeah, it's like my family and I kind of take care of the garden together, but it's kind of become my thing
Yeah.
since I've taken summers off. And my dad actually set up this critter repellent system.
Oh,
That's also a sprinkler system.
oh,
And so they're
Hmm.
two big sprinklers that are fairly high up off the ground. I'd say they're about 2.5 to 3 feet off the ground.
Oh, are they?
They're
are they
solar powered. Yes,
Oh,
exactly
okay.
like that. They're
Ooh.
solar powered, but
I
you
like the
obviously
sound.
have to have the hose system set up. So that's
Okay.
where he's really good at coming up with how to do that.
Yep.
But they're motion activated. So
That's what-
they
There you
go
go.
off
Yep.
when a critter. We have problem with deer that like to come and eat
Yep.
our green beans in particular.
Yep.
But the sprinkler system is loud intentionally, so it scares them away.
Yeah.
But it also sprays water at them, which they don't like,
No.
and it also waters the garden.
It's
Perfect.
A, it's
So
a
it's awesome.
win.
Yeah.
It really
win.
is. It's our second season with it. We got through a whole season with them last year.
Yeah.
The only night that we had damage done to our garden was the one night we forgot to turn it on.
Ah.
So it does work.
I'll have to.
They were eating good
yeah.
that night. They were like, yes.
they're really so
Ah, they
excited.
forgot to turn it
They
on.
are.
Yeah.
They do my wife we lost. I think it said it before hundreds of dollars worth of flowers. You
Yes.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
And so we went through a bunch of things. I tried this one. It did work. It was one of those emits a sound.
So 2 seasons ago we
But-
did that, but one of the units died halfway
Yeah.
through the season. It just stopped working.
Yeah.
And the other one still worked, but it just wasn't as effective as this water.
Yeah.
was.
Mm.
And some people can say apparently our neighbor could hear it.
Yeah. I could
I'm
hear
like,
it. My family
She got
members could not,
headaches
but I
from
could
it.
hear it. Yeah.
And we're like, it was right by our road now.
It's a high pitched sound. It's almost like
Okay.
at a wavelength at which
Yeah.
we're not supposed to be able to hear. I'm very
Right.
sensitive to sound, so
And my little guy could hear it because my in-laws were watching the other day, and
Yeah.
they have these, and they're older, they can't hear it. I'm all like, I can't
it's like a
hear
really
it.
high pitched sound.
But yeah, so
It's a flashing
we had to get rid of
strobe
it.
light too with
And
ours.
yeah.
Ours had a flashing light too.
Yeah, flashing light, and so. But know what I've learned? So I'm taking care of my own lawn. I used to pay somebody end up getting gargantuan price.
Oh,
whatever.
gosh.
So we, I've been using more organic stuff in the lawn. Because the reason why I'm like, how come neighbors are not getting their flowers eaten? Because a lot of them are what I call like the chem lawns.
Yeah.
So the chems, they're deterring all the animals from going on their lawn.
Now they're coming
and
over
then
to you.
they're coming over to ours
Yeah.
because we're using more natural, because we have a dog and I don't want that.
Yeah.
But so know what I found? Like I've been leaving. I was going to try to get rid of it, but I've been leaving clover, and the
Okay,
bunnies
yep.
are going there instead of the flowers. So it's
That's a great idea.
natural.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the bees will
Yep.
do it. So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get in that pro. And I got this. I call it Grandpa's weeder. You just pop it in, a little prong, you lean
Yeah.
it back, and it pulls it.
Oh,
right up.
yeah.
It's really satisfying to get rid of crabgrass.
Oh yeah.
But I'm doing that, and I'm mowing, and but a natural approach. Same with my wife with like her potting and the flowers, and I think we want to get one of those little compost things.
Yep. We've thought about composting too.
But it's just
A lot.
I
It's a
don't know.
commitment.
It is, like we're just saying, like all this stuff. Just how much we have I kept it in there, but we have one of the garbage disposals, and I just kept it because I didn't really want to do a lot of plumbing repair. And,
Yeah.
Right.
But it's like people have them. It's amazing the stuff that people throw in. I can see if you're peeling something maybe, but like let's do like a whole head of lettuce in here. Stuff
People do
shouldn't
that,
be
though.
going down there.
They do.
And like
Yeah.
I've had unclogged stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I got a little overzealous on that one.
That's too much stuff in that
It's like
one.
not a wood chipper.
That's funny. Can we take a quick break?
Yes,
Of course.
indeed.
Alrighty.
Right. So, is it my turn?
Are you back live?
Did you do? We're good.
Yep.
Oh, hi, welcome
Hi,
back.
everybody. Hi. Okay, so I've got another one that I mentioned already, but I'm going to more formally mention it. I want to read 8 books this summer.
8 books.
So we talked about bettering our
Okay.
like physical
Yes.
Sure.
selves, and so I want to better
Okay.
my mind.
Okay.
I
And so,
like this.
Yep.
I like this.
So last summer I've always been a big reader, and reading's always been an important hobby of mine. Last summer I had a friend recommend to me a book series that I think is on the same level as Harry Potter for me.
Oh,
Okay.
It's a fantasy book series. It's a row fantasy book series, which means there's some romantic elements
Okay, I might
to
not
the
have read
books.
that.
Yep, I was
He's
gonna
crossing
say,
it off,
yep,
right?
yep.
And no.
And to my students, I would maybe wait until you're in high school
Okay.
to touch this book series.
My daughter will like it. So
It's called Throne
There you
of
go.
Glass.
Hmm.
It's like I said, it's a fantasy book series. It follows a female main character. She's an assassin, which is so cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
sound like a little bit like D&D.
very much.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very, very similar. And I've got something funny to tell you guys too. That's along the same vein. But the books are all about 800 to 1,000 pages a piece,
Ah,
and there were
That's like a
the
two-summer
first
series.
That's a big
first
number.
few were less than that, but the last like 3 were monsters. Like they were encyclopedias.
Oh.
And I got through all of them the whole summer. So I started the first one on the plane in New Orleans.
Yep.
So I started that Memorial Day weekend,
Okay.
and then I read them all the way up through, and I just finished the last one like 2 weeks into school. So it was, I think, 7 books, and it was awesome. And then there's other book series by the same author that are related.
And that's nice when you can find that.
Yeah, and they're all like there's some intertwining going on too between the series. So
Okay.
some of the characters interact, which was kind of cool. So I got into that was my last year was reading all of these like fantasy books.
Okay.
In addition to that, I started listening to nonfiction,
Okay.
and so I started listening to. I want to call them like self-help books, but they kind of are. Like
Sure.
it's one was
great.
about how to adjust your mindset with regard to being like rigid, like how to change your own mind about things. I'm a very type A person. I'm very like when I have my mind set on something, I get very stubborn. I stick to it, and I want to get better at being more flexible and being able to, I don't know, go with the flow more, I suppose.
Sure.
And so that was a good one. I can't even tell you the name of the book. I should probably look it up, but I think it was like it was called Think Again was the name of the book.
Think Again.
Think Again. I also read Atomic Habits, which I can't remember if I've mentioned that on an episode before.
Yeah, it sounds familiar. It's a popular book, right?
It's a very popular book.
Cool.
It's atomic, obviously means like tiny. So small habits that you change that end up being, when you do it often, large life changes. So I think I liked that one the best out of all of the ones that I've started to read lately. And then another really famous one that I read was called Let Them. It's about the let them theory, which is about understanding that you cannot change other people's choices, and you have to let people be who they want to be or do what they want to do. And let's say you have a family member that you're worried about because they're making some choices that you might not agree with, or you have to let them be that way.
Yeah.
Support as you can. Let yourself do what you can do. And only keep to the things that you have within your control.
Okay.
So focus more on what you have control over and less on things that you don't have control over. Stop ruminating and arguing with yourself about the outcome of other people's actions. And I liked that. So I want to break up my 8 into 4 fiction. So I've got another fantasy series that I'm going to start. I'm finishing 1, so that's going to count as one of my 4. And then I've got 3 in a trilogy that I'm going to read. And
so
then,
1, the 4 count as 1. Me at 4.
My head is spinning. I don't know. I'm like, it's a lot of books.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you my routine. And then I want to do 4 nonfiction.
Okay.
I have yet to choose those, but so I want to break it up and try to incorporate a little bit more of this nonfiction because I find that if I read the book for a nonfiction book, I fall asleep. Like I can't. Like I don't. It's not interesting enough to hold my attention now that we're in a swiping, era, and our brains are literally changing based on our swiping habits on our cell phones and whatnot.
Yep.
So I've been listening to them. So if I listen to the nonfiction audiobook,
that counts.
It's actually very interesting.
Okay. I can agree with the audiobooks because I read a handful. I read The Hobbit. I read The Fellowship, and then I think I listened to Two Towers.
Yeah,
it was fascinating. But on the ride into work, I'd be listening.
Yep.
But in some of the books, they're just when they're based off the movies. I've watched the movies 100 times, but the books were it was pretty. I mean, what's the average time for your audiobooks?
I don't know, 15 hours.
Okay. So this was mid 20s.
Yeah.
So
it depends.
I mean, Lord of the some of the older books, but but yeah, I mean, you get an I don't even call what do you call them, a reader? What do you call the people that read the books to you? A reader? What do you
narrator.
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 Yeah, it's one of those weird.
Actor.
Voice actor.
Voice actor.
Yes.
That's what they are.
Yes.
Voice actors.
Yep. $100.
Yeah.
No, but the guy sounded exactly like I expected the character to sound.
I like that, and that matters.
Sound like a hobbit.
Right.
If you get a voice actor that doesn't match, it does ruin the book a little bit.
Right.
Yeah. So it does matter.
I think that's. But I think audiobooks are great because you're walking, hiking, or in a car. Because you have a big commute, and you can just chomp away at those.
But I also like doing chores with my audiobooks on. So the garden.
Yeah.
So taking it back to the garden last weekend, Saturday morning, I got up early and I weeded the garden for 4 hours.
Wow.
But I got to listen to my book, so it went by
Nope, that's an author calling in.
Yes. Jean Marie. Do I really want to answer?
Oh, yeah.
Just ignore it.
Yeah, I'd ignore. She's out of here too. Whatever. All right, whatever.
Call her back.
Yeah.
Good.
Unless she'll call back like 10 times, like, Mr. Blaze.
Or
She'll
come
knock
down.
on the door. You know.
Yeah.
All right.
So read 8 books. All right. So the other story that kind of aligns, you guys will get a kick out of this. So I've talked about this on the podcast before, and we touched on it a little bit. You guys know I play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
I play with my friends. Not everybody's local, so we play on Discord, and we use an app called Roll20 for the actual gaming.
Okay.
But this summer, most of the party is getting together in person. And so we're going to have a little, we call ourselves the Nerd Herd.
The nerd herd.
Yep.
Fun.
And we're getting together in July. And our one friend, who is so creative and clever, has put together a Dungeons and Dragons themed murder mystery dinner.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
That's fun.
We all have characters.
Nice.
And our characters all have a costume-related cosplay elements to
Nice.
Backstory to the character.
So,
yeah.
yep.
Wow.
Cool.
Backstory, very specific descriptions. Like my character has long, dark hair, a crown of thorns,
Wow.
dark lined eyes and lips. So I get to do a cool makeup thing, which for
There
me,
you go.
I love about
You like
cosplay. I love doing the makeup.
Make
Yep.
artistic.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
There's so much you can do.
A leather waistcoat,
Wow.
Ooh.
which I got on Amazon.
Little
Love it.
steampunky
Love
kind of
Amazon.
vibe.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
cool.
That's
Okay.
exactly why I
All
went
right.
with a steampunk look. Yep.
Steampunk.
Yep.
Love that.
And then here's the best part: a half-length cloak made of feathers,
Wow.
which I also found on Amazon.
What kind of feathers, pray tell? I'm
Mine-
envisioning.
Mine, they're long, dark, with
Okay.
like a green sheen to them.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
I don't know
Cool.
what bird. They're obviously not real, PETA, so don't get
I know.
mad.
Yeah, PETA could have been mad a few times and
I
essentially
know.
dragging
They're
your dog
fake.
up a mountain and stuff and
Yeah, I know.
shooting deer with water and stuff at your place. So
That's,
Yeah, I know.
we're just trying to keep them eating what they are used to. It
Yep.
is it's
Yeah.
better for the
Right.
ecosystem.
Like you don't feed the ducks at the pond.
Exactly. They need to
You know,
learn
the
how
crossings.
to forage from
I'm just
them
saying, I
for
don't think
themselves
PETA would
and
agree
their-
with blasting
their
deer in the
elements.
face with water
It's
either.
just, it's a sprinkler.
Or Mr. Blaze is melting their brains with radioactive sound waves.
And strobe lights.
Die, bunnies.
But I figured
Vaporized.
you guys, as fellow nerds, would appreciate this
That's
event.
very epic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've always wanted,
Yeah. May partake.
the
sometime.
bucket list is hard to do, but like I've always wanted the traditional murder mystery
I've been to one.
dinner, like the vintage kind of vibe.
So,
Yeah.
Like
we'll
Clue.
have-
I just want to live in a Clue board
we'll
game
have
for like
to
an
look
evening or
this
something.
up. Beardsley Castle. I don't know if you know of it.
Vaguely,
But they
maybe.
have a restaurant and they have this really cool pub that's in their basement that makes you
Ah.
think you're like in a pirate
Yeah,
cove,
right.
like
Okay.
situation. They host murder mystery dinners
Okay.
periodically throughout the summer.
Cool.
I did one like a decade ago.
Mhm.
It was super fun. It was awesome.
Nice.
There you
But it's a
go.
local. It's in
Okay.
like it's literally a castle, so it's got a cool vibe.
Sure.
So you can go to one and like check it out because they
Yeah,
do
yeah.
have like actors and stuff. And so
Okay.
this is one where they're acting it out,
Ah.
and then you are kind of
yeah.
participating. But
Yeah,
like,
see,
you
I want to
figure
be
it out.
like you were describing, like
Be
you get a
part of it.
confidential packet. Like
Yes.
this is you.
And I've done those too.
Just give the, oh, I'm the killer. Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Well, you don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't know until the
Oh,
very
they didn't
end.
even tell you?
Yeah,
Oh.
they don't tell you. So
I thought they would have like listed like
no, I've done a couple before. We used to do them for Halloween
Okay.
with the same
Yeah.
friend group when everybody was local, and it was the first one we did. I was the murderer.
okay.
hmm And then the second year,
Yeah.
they gave me like some like ancillary character because they didn't want me to be the murderer again. I was
Yeah.
the murderer again.
Ah,
No way.
that's a good twist. Like
I
it can't
know.
be twice in a
That's
row.
what the-
Boom.
right? And
Right.
You
it
know.
worked
Completely
out.
throw-
I know.
Yeah.
But
thrown off
you
your
don't know it until
Yeah.
like the very end. And
Okay.
then you find out. You're like, oh man, I'm the
Yeah.
bad guy here.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that is neat.
That's- yeah, it's really
right. My daughter just had she had a friend over the other night, and they were watching Glass Onion.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a great movie.
Nice.
And
Yeah,
there's two
those are
of them
good.
now. And then I heard there's a
Wait,
third
which one-
coming out.
wait,
Yeah.
Okay, Knives Out was.
Knives Out was the
Knives Out was
first
the
one.
first one.
First,
Glass
yeah.
Onion's the second one.
And
Yeah.
which one did Daniel Craig? Was he in?
He's in both.
Both.
He was
yeah.
in both. Okay.
Same guy.
I'm trying to remember. Like it's been a while, but she had. I'm like, oh my gosh.
They're good. Yeah.
I was like Jake
Yeah.
Bond.
I love
Yeah.
that. It's
Oh,
very
yeah.
murder mystery
Yeah,
like, dinner
totally.
vibe.
And
Yeah.
that was really cool. I
Yeah.
thought that was like a very modern,
Yeah.
almost kind of like a
It was very Agatha Christie.
Yeah.
yeah.
They've been remaking the Hercule Poirot series too.
Yeah, and I haven't seen them
The
yet.
Haunting in Venice was super good.
Was it-
yeah, really good.
And what was the
Murder on the Orient Express?
that's
They
what I was
did.
thinking of.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Death on the Nile was. I fell asleep several
Really?
times. Yeah, I couldn't
Maybe
get into
I'll
it.
put that on my bucket
Yeah,
list.
there's those 3 of them, but the first,
Catching up on some of that.
yeah, the train one and Haunting in Venice were really really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew about Death on the Nile and
Yeah.
Orient Express. I did not realize they
Yeah.
did.
Yep.
The Venice one.
Yep.
Cool.
All right, neat.
Yeah. So
Excellent.
That
books.
sounds good.
Books for me.
Books.
Yeah.
I'll see your 8 books and
Okay.
I can't raise you, but I'll downplay. I literally, but it's a kind of hilarious how I worded it. Actually, finish one book.
Yeah.
Like here's my quandary.
Yeah.
I love books. Like one day I envision like a library in
Oh, I
my
love
house.
that.
My bookshelf up in my classroom is overflowing. Like it's because everywhere you go, there's like, oh, this is a cool book.
Yeah.
You go to Northshire Books in Saratoga. My
Oh,
wife and I
love
are
it.
there.
I always
You know?
buy a book whenever I go in
Yeah,
there.
for real.
I have
Like
to.
and there's
I
like
to
It
support
draws you in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
and here's the
local.
great price books. This is only $7. So
Yeah.
let me. I'll really blow your guys' brains if you go on eBay. I love eBay for all things, but there's some eBay booksellers where it's like you can get any book you want for like $3,
Yeah.
and it's like buy 3 get 1 free.
Yeah. My
So,
mom
like,
does that.
It's
Oh, no,
poisoning
yeah.
my mind. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
eBay.
so, I'm trying to recollect the Goosebumps series. Like my wife loves to read. She read like a lot of the books you were mentioning.
Yep.
So, but here's the quandary. Like I have so many books and I love buying them, but I don't read them. So like
Show. Just
my
show.
wife and I kind of joke. She's like, Josh, she's like, I'm not buying you any more books until I see you finish one. So I said, all right, this is
Two
it.
read
This
piles.
summer,
Yeah.
and to really motivate me, maybe my creativity's slipping the older I get too. I'm rounding 30 right now. So
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
I get
the-
that.
Still only 21.
the imagination's starting to go.
Yeah.
So I've been having a hard time like cracking open a new book and trying to envision stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to dip my toes back into the water by doing books that are now movies.
Okay.
So I just bought I Know What You Did Last
Okay.
Summer,
All right.
1975 novel, which I
Yep.
love that 90s teen movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then my wife got me Shutter Island,
Yep.
which is
Okay.
a Leo DiCaprio movie. So
Yeah.
both
Yeah.
are kind of summer
Oh,
vibes.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right now, I'm proud to announce this is like I feel like I need a stand. Like those places. I've been
Soapbox.
I've been 6 months like on the wagon or off the wagon, whatever. I'm halfway through. I Know What You Did Last Summer.
All right.
Thank you.
All
Thank you.
right.
Thank you.
Hey.
Good work. You
I
can
won't
finish
admit.
it.
I won't
You'll be
admit
able
that
to finish it this
it's a
summer,
super
hopefully.
easy read, which I feel terrible admitting. I'm like, but I'm doing it. I'm doing
Good
it,
for
people.
you.
It has-
We're very
it has
proud of
to
you,
be-
Mr. Swick.
Yes, thank you.
We're
Thank
very
you.
proud of
And,
you.
I think
Yes.
that's the thing. You just you don't set it too high. It's like
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
looking
Oh,
to
I know.
read, like a
Realistic.
4-book series. Like
Sure.
as like these veteran, like Miss Niles
Yeah.
and like my daughter who just
Yeah.
literally like
I know.
like, destroy books. in
Yeah,
the best
I
of
know.
ways.
I don't understand it. Like,
My wife's faster than me. I'm
Yeah.
slow.
yeah, same
I'm
here.
Extremely
It's
slow.
like she'll like she's reading. She's like, oh, all right, I'm done. I'm like, done? Like you just started that book like 2 days ago.
Yeah,
that was
I'm
really
not
good.
at
Just
that
came
le-
in
My
from
mom is
Amazon.
at that level.
I'm like, what the heck?
It takes me about a month.
Yeah.
I can maybe get through a chapter. I'm like, all right, I gotta go scroll on my phone now, which I don't like. I'm not vibing that
It's
new draw, and I'm trying to fight it so hard.
I agree. I agree. There's an app. Okay, this is a great app. I gotta push
Uh-huh.
this app, and I think I'm trying to get my son to get it. If he can buy in, if he can eat the candy, it'd be great.
Okay, all right,
It's called Roots.
Okay.
Like getting back to your roots.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, okay,
And they just established like a new feature, so you could go in and be like, I want downtimes. Put in all your downtimes
Yeah.
for dinner time, for
sure,
nighttime. I don't want. It'll automatically put things in your phone. I think it works. iOS, Android, whatever you got, and then it'll like what I want to block. I want to block all my distractors, my
Mhm.
late night distractors. I can scroll on Pinterest, I can scroll on Instagram, Snapchat, whatever it is. I
Okay.
can watch something stupid on Netflix. I don't need to because I just fell asleep on the couch. I'm going to go to bed. Why am I scrolling? So that was kind of like my dig. I'm tired. I'm like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Like it's just like a tick I have. So and then you get a few unlocks for like 5 minutes
Mhm.
each. But now they have a new unlock feature and it makes it more work. Know what I have to do? I just enabled it. I have to take a picture of my dog. It recognizes the dog.
Uh-huh.
And then I have to take a picture of me petting the dog. And
So
it
you have to put
slowly
an effort.
processes to get that 5
Yeah.
minutes.
Okay. Interesting.
you got to earn it.
Interesting.
So it's such a beautiful deterrent,
Yeah.
And my dog, I go, babe, I feel bad. Am I
Yeah.
using my dog here for the wrong reason? But it's like, and then it says underneath, it's like when you have the ability, like, No thanks. I'm just going to keep petting my dog or
okay. Cool.
underneath it. It makes it like nondescript underneath it.
It made
so
you pick something that you would want to maybe do instead
Otherwise you feel
of
guilty.
on your phone.
It really, and also it gives you like, it says, okay, well, with all that time back, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I want to spend time with family and read books.
Yeah. Okay.
Or you could put it in one of your bucket. But I think, and it tells you like, and this is, I got the free version. It's still I paid for it. I don't need to pay for it, but I did the free trial. But the free version is fine, and I can block. But I encourage you like to try it and to see. It'll tell you like, oh, you're picking up the phone every 15 minutes today.
Sure.
You know, like you don't have to wait until the end of the week to get the screen time report. It gives you day to day, and it's like, oh, you've only used it this. Like you see, and it's like it's really
kind of real time
feedback too.
Instant, which we need, and I just love the dog part. I thought it was
that's really
so
clever.
cool.
I've never heard of that before.
See, our dog loves pets. He's like desperate for pets, and if he sees us on the phone, he has now learned to take his paw and like kind of like literally like take the phone out of our hands and say like whisper, put that down. Pet me more.
Right, and this is exactly what it says. So I enabled that feature as soon as it became available.
Yeah. So I can look at that. Maybe that'll be our first sponsor too. That sounds like a good one. Roots. Hit us up.
Roots.
No, so that's cool.
Goodreads. Now that you were talking about apps, is an app I think it's been around for a long, long time.
Yeah, that one sounds familiar.
Too far invested into like there are other so it's an app to track how many books you've read.
Okay.
And it also helps you look up books and you can read reviews that people write about the books.
Yeah.
I have to use it to keep track of the things that I've read and haven't read because there will be times when like something comes across that I'm like, I don't know if I've read that or not.
No, right.
So then I have to go in.
Oh, wait, actually own it.
I actually have read it. I read it 3 years ago.
It's like 4 dozen books ago.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Like for you because you read so much.
Yeah, I don't have that problem.
But it's great also for discovering new books. And I really like being able to read other people's reviews about stuff. But I feel like
more realistic, right?
Yeah.
I know.
And I know that it's like it's not like being marketed to me. It's like somebody's actual feedback about the experience.
Totally. Right.
So kind of shifting gears a little bit, Mr. Zwicky, I like your Summerween vibes with your book choices.
Summerween?
Have you heard of Summerween?
Oh.
It's a thing now, apparently.
I'm very perplexed and intrigued, though.
Summerween is like a way to bring Halloween into summer.
I have like a Jack Torrance t-shirt upstairs from The Shining, and I was like, do I wear this shirt because summer or my Halloween shirt?
So I asked for a Summerween themed birthday this year.
Okay.
So we're going to do Summerween.
Cool.
But it's taking like your typical Halloween stuff, but like putting a summer spin on it. Like instead of carving pumpkins, you carve watermelons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Epic.
Which is fun, by the way.
And you can eat the watermelon too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about pumpkins. So.
Yeah.
And then also
I'll explore more into this. Yes. See, I think I mentioned the podcast. I basically live Halloween most of the year, so
summer. That's why I'm surprised that you like
I know
Summerween stuff.
Well, maybe
it's like all over the. Go on Pinterest.
Kind of already
look it up.
Maybe
Yeah.
Some of my Hawaiian shirts are like totally like Halloween vibes and
Summerween.
Black and orange waves.
Yeah, I wear black all year.
Yeah.
Like there you go. Yeah.
Kind of orange on here.
Yeah. Let's see Mr. Blaze kind of go down the gothy Halloween path. I think you do good there. Yeah.
Well,
come to the dark side a little.
The artistic. Side of it too.
Okay.
Totally. I could.
This October we'll get you really into Halloween.
Well, we went to like our friends that got us both into like that folklore of we went to Salem and they also introduced me to podcasts. It was like back in the day. Have you ever heard of NPR? They did Radio Lab.
Okay.
Yeah, I've actually heard of it.
Which is a really cool like geeky, like you were saying, nerd herd, but I'm like, this is fascinating. Now I've kind of like I listen to a podcast like that, like Stuff You Should Know and all that.
Yeah, cool.
Which is great. But when I went to Salem,
there you go.
Like, this is pretty cool.
Salem was one of my trips last year.
It's one of the epicenters.
Went last fall.
Nice.
Lots of cool
Super
history
fun.
on top of the
so much history.
Totally. History nerd, Halloween nerd. Yeah, you can get everything there.
Very cool.
I got a quick connection to a bucket list. One of my last one down to 2.
Okay.
Because I don't want to fall into this habit of doom scrolling and like, oh my gosh, it's 3 p.m. and I've been on my phone all day. I'm doing the plunge. Like I literally put on my bucket list to live at least a week where it's just like the 80s again, where I'm not going to go on. I still have my phone, obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm not going on social media. I'm not going on eBay. Mm-hmm. I want to like call places. I want to actually go and visit, go into the store, see if they're open.
Yeah.
So I just try to say like have an 80s week.
Okay.
Listen to radio more. I won't put on like Apple Music. Like I have a bunch of radios. I have like 4 radios.
Yeah.
I never use them. So
except for at the drive-ins.
At drive-in, that's a good one.
Yeah.
But like even I got it for a gift, like a boombox radio. Looks like an 80s radio.
Okay.
It's in our bedroom right now, and I've never like turned it on. So I'm like, I have all this cool stuff.
Does
like,
it have a cassette player?
it does have a cassette player.
Nice.
Yes, it's amazing. Yeah, there's cassettes all over the place. Like,
Yes.
I know. Do you
We have
still
CDs
some
in
old
those?
mixtapes?
I don't have mixtapes, I'm afraid, but I can make some.
And I do
Yeah.
have
Mix CDs, yeah.
CDs.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
So just for a week to
Yeah.
really help me with the books and stuff, I'm like, because I hate that weekly screen report. It drives me
Yeah.
nuts.
It's
does.
depressing.
You were on your phone
sometimes.
for 5 hours today.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? I'm like, where
How?
did those 5
You
hours
feel
go?
like you let yourself down.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
oh,
Truly kick myself in the butt, and I'm like, put the phone down. Like,
Yep.
so this.
And you know what?
Committing
we
to
didn't
it.
grow up with screens.
No, we totally didn't.
Like we didn't. We were introduced to
No.
screens like this until we were almost adults.
When was your first smartphone? Mine was like 2013,
Smartphone?
I think.
So my first cell phone I got senior year of high
I
school.
can tell-
Yeah, I'm saying
tell you
smartphone
that.
though.
It didn't even have caller ID.
No,
My
no.
first smartphone I was in grad school. Well, all right, does a BlackBerry count as a smartphone?
I'm not familiar. Does it have like internet stuff?
It does,
or-
but I didn't really. It was like a
Okay.
rollerball thing. It wasn't touch screen.
Yeah, no, I would say like the
All right,
first iPhone.
So my
like-
first iPhone was, I think, an iPhone 4,
Okay, I think
and I
had
was
the
in grad.
6
I was
mine.
25 years old. My
Okay.
brain was fully developed.
Yeah, you're right.
And I'm
I know.
There are times I pick up my phone to check the weather.
Yeah.
And for some reason I go right to Instagram instead.
Yeah.
And then I scroll
Right.
and scroll and scroll and scroll. And then I put
Yeah.
my phone down, I walk away, and I never check the weather.
Right. You're like, wait, was I supposed to do something?
And
Yeah.
then I go to like do what I was going to do, and it's like, oh, I was going to pick out my outfit for school tomorrow.
Right.
I need to know what the weather is going to be tomorrow.
Like,
That's
oh,
what I
yeah.
was going to do.
Yep.
It's just wild to me
Mm-hmm.
how much these tiny little
I
devices
know.
have changed.
I'm looking
our
at my
I know.
phone right now, and like, I don't like it. I
know.
You know, I know we need it for
There
text
are
and
so
phone
many
calls.
really
Fine.
great things that
There is.
we can
You're
get.
right.
Like audiobooks are cool.
I
Like,
know.
being able to access audiobooks.
But I wanna be able to read a
obviously
book.
podcasts. I
Yeah.
mean, we're making a podcast right
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
so that's been a cool thing.
True.
That's come from that.
Which I get. Yeah.
For me, like too, with my fitness journey, being able to easily track my food. Like
Yeah.
being able to like look up nutritional information so that I
Yeah.
can make sure that I'm sticking to my
Sure.
meal plans and whatnot is really
Yeah.
handy.
No, I'm not downplaying. Yeah, the phone's
But
amazing.
I know, but like
here's
I
the
agree
thing.
with you.
Yeah.
I
But
hear
for that week, I want to like. I don't even get the newspaper anymore. But I'd love to say I'm going to have my coffee and read the newspaper
Yeah.
or read
Yeah.
a book,
Right.
go for a walk outside. Not like, oh, it's lunchtime. Let me look up a recipe to make. Like, no, just like go for it.
Get out one of the book. I'm
A
sure
cookbook,
you have
right?
books.
I'm sure there's a cookbook somewhere in the house.
We have
Something
them.
about
Yeah.
magazines, like
Absolutely.
Yes.
Gordon was giving out magazines.
All
And
recipes has
we
a
were
magazine.
talking about
Yeah.
recipes because my wife and I joke about. Well, she jokes to me because she does all the cooking. I mean, I can cook. I can cook. I'm just gonna put that out there. But I need Nirvana Zen-like environment.
Okay.
Mhm.
She could have our little guy like hang on her and the dog barking.
Chaos
and she's
going
just
on.
like 20 minutes later, like, where did this meal come from?
Okay.
She's just like amazing. But we like go on and like if you've ever looked at a recipe, you can relate to this. You go on looking for whatever it is, like the best. My wife, her little secret is like the keyword is the best. You know, she'll put like the best lasagna.
Ooh,
you know, like
yeah.
Sure.
so
Yep.
she'll get on the website and you're going through, and all of a sudden be like, what are the ingredients? What do I need for shopping?
Yeah.
And then you go into
Oh, I
like
hate
the
that.
Yeah, I know, right?
When I went to Italy
Scrolling,
once when I
know.
was 12 years
Yes,
old,
yes,
blah, blah, blah.
Yes, literally,
I
like,
don't care.
I was walking through the mountains of Nepal. And
Tell me how much
stumbled
cheese
across
I
this
need.
Flour,
I
and
know.
I thought, wow, this would be great in this soup.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many cups of flour do I
Yeah,
need?
I know. Yeah.
It's just like,
Where's the numbers?
I love the ones that have a little button at the top that says "Go right to recipe." Bam.
I haven't found
I
those.
will use
Get-
your website
they
from
get
now
it.
on.
they
Mm,
100% get it.
sure.
But like the magazines, you know, like okay, what do you say to this? So going back to the like your 80s week, when I used to deliver pizzas for Papa John's, and like where are they now?
I'm going to call a
Yeah.
pizza place on
Papa
the
John's.
phone.
Right.
I'm not
They,
going to
they
the app.
had the garlic sauce. That was them.
Yes.
The
Yeah,
sauce.
I think
Yes.
so.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Garlic
Okay.
sauce.
Yeah, it was good.
Banana peppers. And
Yes. Okay.
So yeah, garlic sauce made your breath reek, but it was so good.
But it was so
good. But I would deliver, and like Latham, Cohoes area, like upstate New York, Albany, just outside Albany, if you're not from around here, and I had Jamapco maps. Do you ever remember
I do.
those?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you had
Yeah, yeah.
Jamapco
Of
store on
course.
Route
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
And you
get
had
your
a
little
map in my
towns,
car.
cities.
I
Yep.
didn't have a phone. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think I
No
didn't think I
Garmin.
had a phone.
Mm-hmm.
to
No
be honest with you.
TomTom. Yeah.
And I'm going there, and like it was hard finding. Like I go into Waterville, and Waterville has the Arsenal where they make like stuff for military. But what the Arsenal did, it completely divided streets. So literally, a street would go up to the arsenal, and then you had to go around the arsenal and then figure out where in the world the street grabbed on again.
Right.
And it was like, oh my gosh! I'm over here. I'm like, pull up, pizza's getting cold. I gotta find out where the street is. You know, I know where I am, but I don't know where the street continues. That dang arsenal.
Yep.
But my theory is like how smartphones make dumb people.
Yeah.
Right? Because how many numbers? Here's my point. How many phone numbers could you rattle off when you were 80s, 90s kid?
Oh, all of them.
50.
Yeah, like every person I had to call.
I still know some of them.
Yeah,
right.
You got them burned through your home phone, your grandma's phone number. Yeah.
Now, how many would you say you know?
Still the same ones that I knew back then.
Yeah, but a lot of those,
But
like
none of the new
my
ones.
parents'
It's all
home
people's
phone is gone.
landline. Yeah,
but I
it's
can
all
tell you my
landline.
parents' home phone
I
number.
know that, right?
I maybe know.
Nobody's cell phone numbers except unless I had to at one point dial their cell phone numbers.
Yeah.
From the
Right,
landline.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like current numbers, right? Because
They're making me panic. Yeah, I think I know mine and my wife's, and that's it.
I don't even know.
I don't
Actually, I
know.
do know my family's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah.
I know.
There's-
I don't know my. I know my sisters. Either of my sisters. I know my wife's. I know my mom's.
I don't know my parents'
I
number.
don't know my best friends.
I know my mom, my dad, and my brother.
Yeah.
And my brother's iffy, but I think I know it.
It's tough.
Takes 4 or 5 times. Hello.
Because here's
No,
I know
my,
the
never-
numbers. I just don't know what order they
here's
go.
my predicament that I think I mentioned before. So I went out. I was like, I said it was that night. I'm going to order pizza, right? And I had just had gym shorts with no pockets, right? And my keys in my hand, pizza. So I didn't want to put the pizza in the front seat and have it like, I deliver pizza. I know how to just put it in the trunk, right? It's not going to wash around too much.
Okay.
So if you hit the brake too quick, it slides off the seat. So
True.
I had Altima, had a nice big trunk, so I just popped a pizza in there,
Yep.
closed the trunk. My keys were in there.
Yep.
Oh.
I knew that was
No other
coming.
doors open.
Ah, no.
So I had change in my hand.
Yes.
Yes.
Find a
Tourists,
payphone.
Thankfully, I had a payphone.
Yep.
So I called them like, oh,
Yeah. Who you
oh,
gonna
I only know my wife's number. I don't know her father's number, and he could give me the keys. But my wife's home watching the baby. Hey, babe, could you call your dad? Come to our house to get the keys to bring to me so I can unlock.
Yep.
Yep.
I feel like an idiot. Because here I am,
Yeah.
I didn't know any number but hers, and I only had so much change.
I know.
I
gave you too many calls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was literally 4 miles away from my own house with a hot pizza. So now the pizza's getting cold and
Yeah. Yep.
You know what? Now you have a pizza oven.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I got
There you
pizza.
go.
Now we
That's
saved-
why he did it.
we saved
Okay.
He's
Now I have
traumatized.
full
Okay.
circle.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get this guy a
Full
pizza.
circle.
I know.
Have to
Yeah, I know.
call me in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Freaking pizza in the trunk, like.
But it's
I know.
so funny with I'm trying to challenge myself with driving places, not
Yeah.
putting it in the phone.
Right.
Like I could drive just about down to Outer Banks.
Just see if you can figure it out.
Just
yeah.
do it.
Right.
You know, and rely. You're on your car too. Like most cars will say like north, south,
Yeah.
east, west,
Totally.
right? But legit,
Yeah.
do it.
As long as I'm heading south, I'm doing
Just
okay.
a little brain, like you're talking about self betterment.
Yeah.
With the book.
That's truly what I need. I just need to disconnect.
Yeah.
And not that I'm not bad by any means, but I like that drive you just said. Like, oh wait, what was I on my phone for?
Yeah. It happens more often
Oh,
than I
I
think.
was supposed to check my bank statement. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. So for a week,
I love that. It's
Yeah.
a great one. It's a good
Yeah.
one.
yeah, totally.
Self betterment.
Yep.
I think.
Yeah.
I like the 80s vibe.
I know. And yeah, Danny 80 stuff I can infuse. Like, I
was just
can't
gonna say, wait.
name the
And
last time
90s.
in my car. When's the last time you guys listened to the radio in your car?
So funny you say
Yeah.
that because it was recently.
Oh, okay.
And I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
because
you're killing the point of my stuff.
my parents got a new car,
Yeah, so-
and
Yeah.
no one could figure out how to hook up their phones to it.
Oh, okay.
So
You're stuck, yeah.
we listen to the radio. We
Yeah.
listen to Pix 106.
Okay.
It's a local radio
Yes, I don't even know the radio stations anymore.
Yes.
Well,
Yep.
I felt old. Even though I'm just coming on 30 myself.
Yeah.
I put on Pix 106, and Green Day came on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is an old
Wait.
rock station. You guys.
There's all these memes now, like you're in the grocery
They're
store,
flat.
by
Wait,
High School
what-
Jam comes on,
What
like,
quantifies classic
yeah.
rock?
I
Or
know.
Yeah,
Red Hot Chili
I know.
Peppers.
It is
Classic rock.
classic rock now.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, so
These
there
are
we
old.
are.
Sure. This isn't my parents' music. This is mine. I can't even really, I have to really think. I have a Bronco. Like, how do I get to the radio? I don't know. I'd have to look for it on a touchscreen. Like,
Yeah.
oh, there's the radio.
Yeah.
Swipe a few.
Yeah. buried underneath the
Toggles
apps
over.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll throw it. Sometimes I just don't want to deal with it's easier with radio. Like once it's there, it's easier.
Yeah.
You don't have to do
none
it.
and
It's
it's
just on.
3 and you're
Sure.
right.
Yeah.
Instead of which one of the 1 gajillion songs do I want to listen to? Do I want to listen to this playlist? Am I feeling
Yeah, right,
80s today? Or
Are you
Can I
hitting like
tell
the
you
speech
guys?
button? Yeah.
Can I tell you though that when the ads came on, I was so uncomfortable
Get a
because I
little flashback.
couldn't skip them.
Yeah. Oh, see, I don't
It
want to
was
have
like,
that feeling
I
though,
know.
right?
It was like
Yeah.
it was like
no, wait, I
I
can't
listen to this. I want
I
a
know.
song. Like what? Like because
Right.
I had
Alright,
to.
so quick-
I had to exercise patience.
Yeah. And quick
which is a
confession.
skill.
Yep.
How many of you? I know I'm guilty on YouTube now. Remember, YouTube used to be like a 5-second ad you could skip.
Mm-hmm.
Now they have like 30-second ads.
Yeah.
Are you guys frustrated?
Yes, of
I'm
course.
I'm watching YouTube like yesterday. I'm like, what is this?
Yep.
A 1-minute ad, like this is too
much
much.
time.
Oh, come on. When we grew up, there was like 5-6 minutes of
It
commercials.
was enough for you to go
Yeah.
grab a snack.
And we
go to
knew the
bathroom,
commercials.
Right.
check
We knew
out,
the
like,
jingles.
something in the other room.
Yeah, you could.
and then you
do
come
that.
back to your show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to get back to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Simplicity.
I think the summer's a perfect time to do that.
Totally. Yep.
I agree.
Slow down a bit.
Yeah. Absolutely. Cool.
All right, Mr. Blaze, what you got next?
Yeah.
I got one, and this was my family one. So now I have a nice truck, got a nice big bed in the back. Good
Okay.
enough for
I
the
think I know where this is going.
drive-ins.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I
Yep.
almost
was about
put
to say
it
it.
on
Ollie
Yeah.
has not gone to a drive-in.
Wow.
That is a disservice
Nah.
to your son.
We're
This is
gonna-
the summer.
I'm like, Ollie, have you been? He's like, no, I haven't. I go,
There you go.
let's do one. I said, we'll get a bunch of sleep bags, blankets,
Yeah,
pillows,
perfect.
throw it in the back, tune a radio in.
Radio,
and,
see? Yeah.
I love
Go
it.
there,
And just,
tune to the station.
buy some snacks there.
Or you can bring
Epic.
your own, which I like
I
about
know.
the drive-in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it doesn't cost you $9 million.
I know.
I don't pay that fee, though. They usually charge a fee for
You
outside
don't
food.
tell them you have them.
But if I have a big bucket of KFC, they know they don't sell it, which I have done.
That's why you hide it under a
Oh,
blanket.
where did this come from?
So
don't know.
funny. Okay, funny. Here's my usual podcast confession here.
Oh, yeah, it's a confessional episode. It's good. End of the year.
One time. Yeah.
He usually confesses the crimes on the podcast, too. Every really gets it.
That's
So.
my secret.
Yeah, we've done him in a lot of illegal activity.
Murder mystery here.
Yeah, I'd
So-
probably reference 10 different times.
I don't know when they changed. At the drive-in used to be car-based. You pay by the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think at one point it
Yeah.
changed to person.
Per person.
So,
Yeah,
like,
because single
if you
people
had a
like
clown
me that would
car-
show up alone would get salty about having to pay $20
Yeah.
For the car,
my
I know.
and me.
Right, and then we had we had like a clown car, and like,
Yeah.
okay,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
gonna be $95,
Which we
I
used
know.
to do in high
Yeah.
school.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Put a blanket over each other.
Per
Yeah.
car.
Well, I-
Yeah.
my friend, we got near the theater for a drive-in, but not close enough where anyone could see us. I go, dude, get in the trunk.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. The same trunk with the pizza.
She found the keys while I was there.
Yeah, you know how
You know, there's a moldy pizza back here.
you know how smooth those roads leading into the drive-ins are right now.
Oh, man. Ruts and.
I didn't slow down that much.
And you killed your
Friend, a
friends.
good friend.
Sure, yeah.
Oh,
So he
that's
didn't make
confessing to a murder. He's
story,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Killed him
He
in the
didn't
trunk.
make the movie that night.
Yeah.
folks.
That's great.
No, but he got in, and then what are the chances that it's some driving employee just happened to be
Yeah.
walking by as he goes,
Yep.
excuse me,
Because
sure
he
you're
came
gonna have
out?
to pay the fee.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh.
He gets out.
I can't believe that employee cared
I know.
enough to say something.
Yeah,
I'd just
right?
be like, I don't get
I
paid
know.
enough for this and keep walking.
I'm like, yeah, that
Current
you know,
employees, yeah. They'd be like,
I'm
whatever.
yeah, like,
Well, you tried.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you
But
learned your
yeah.
lesson.
Yeah.
that was funny.
Yeah.
Okay. I know.
Yeah. Yeah, the drive-ins are a classic, and I
Epic.
think
Yeah.
that we're lucky because we have so many
Yeah.
good
Mhm.
operational drive-in movie theaters in this
Sure.
area where we live. Because I have friends in other areas of the country who have no idea what I'm talking
know.
about
Isn't that
when I
wild?
talk about the drive-in movies.
Yeah.
Sure.
They didn't exist when they were kids, and they don't
Yeah.
exist now.
Yeah.
It's like, haven't you guys ever seen Twister? Like,
Yeah.
Right.
it is a staple
Mhm.
of a childhood summer experience.
Yeah.
It
Or at least it
really
is here.
it's we didn't go last year, and I had a truck, and I'm like, I gotta go. Like a truck, I won't be that guy. I'm gonna park in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
have
I
a
know.
truck and park in
Yeah,
the
I'll
back.
park in
Yeah.
front.
Especially if you have 95-inch wheels on it.
Sure.
Higher than
Yeah.
the movie theater
That's
itself.
very nice of you.
But
Not everybody does that.
there's a great. I think it's Is it? What's it called? It's a history podcast. I can't remember what to tell you. Look it up off air, but there was a whole history of like the drive-in, and I think you'd appreciate it.
Yeah, I think you shared it with me.
It was really neat. I don't remember all of it, but like how it came to be.
Is it twisted
Does it
history
have to do
or
with disease? Like, was it during one of
can't remember.
I know Mr. Sawicki will remember this. The drive-ins were one of the only places we could go when we were on COVID lockdown.
Totally, yeah. They actually thrived. They made so much good business.
It was great because they also were showing like older movies too.
Retro ones, yep.
Yeah, and so Mr. Sawicki and I got together to see two of our favorites during lockdown.
50-year anniversary.
We've already
Jaws.
mentioned both.
Yeah,
movies.
I know. Isn't it?
We saw Jaws and we saw Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Can you
I know.
summertime? Like, talk about a perfect movie duo.
They should still do that.
So
like
great.
these old ones.
Some
people haven't
theaters,
seen them.
Malta does.
Yeah.
Malta does.
Okay. I like that.
For like a discounted price or something, that'd be cool. Like,
I agree. I was just thinking about that, and my daughter actually, my son, I forget one of the kids. You with the new Jurassic. I think there's a new one coming out. When is it? A new Jurassic Park.
Oh, I lost count.
I think it's this summer. No, I know what you're talking about because Scarlett Johansson's in it.
Really?
And I like her because she's Black Widow. So, I think it is this summer.
World
Dominion? Rebirth. Okay.
2025. Right. But so that's coming out, and they wanted to when the new Indiana Jones came out, they want to go and rewatch them.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, they've never seen Jurassic Park.
Oh, it's so good.
At all.
That's what we got to see.
So I'm like, I'd be down for a rewatch. I'm like,
it's still so good.
Yeah.
It's the one that holds up. To watch it, but the older kids and I could definitely watch it.
I haven't seen any of the Chris Pratt
ones. I saw it
ones.
in the theater on New Year's Eve when it came out, and I was like 9. I think I've talked about this on the podcast before, but I loved that my parents did that because I was in love.
And I think about it, when I saw on the way out here, there's a Jeep that parks next to me, and he has the tire cover and has
that's cool.
That's awesome.
There's a Jeep in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are vehicles.
But, it's a cool, Scarlett. Okay.
Okay. So is that the
Chris
one?
Pratt even in it?
I don't think so. I think it's going to be because it's a new so they had a trilogy. So it was what did they call Jurassic World? I think was the first. I liked it. Yeah. So I liked the first Jurassic World, and then the other two were kind of iffy. It was Bryce Dallas Howard and Chris Pratt. Was the two leads.
Dominion was one.
World Dominion was the last one, I think.
I didn't see that
one. And then I don't even remember what the second one of that trilogy was.
The Lost World, Jurassic Park 3.
Those are the first original 3. Yeah. And then it was Jurassic World, and then what was the second
Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
That's the second one, because that was the one where the island had a volcano that ended up wiping out all of them.
That's why I started watching them.
That's so sad because the Brontosaurus was on the dock, and it was like, take me with you.
Help me.
It was so sad.
You're too big.
7.
This will be 7.
Okay.
And so that's what I think. I think they're doing them in trilogies.
Yeah.
So they're doing them in groups of 3. So I'm not surprised that this is a whole new cast.
Okay.
The reboot,
kind of like Star Wars does.
Yes.
Transformers did it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So is that going to be your summer drive-in one?
I don't know. Ollie, that's
more family friendly for him.
Yeah, we got to find one.
Or maybe if that one's the second movie, because he might be asleep.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. My wife, I remember one time we did a bender at one. We did.
Oh yeah.
It was Pirates of the Caribbean or Caribbean. How do you say it?
Yeah, I see Caribbean.
Either or.
And then
Caribbean.
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I say.
Caribbean otherwise.
I think it was at World's End. I think it was one.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember.
I love
the
those
Superman
movies
movie
too.
that came out at the same time.
Yeah.
So by the time I pulled in at my parents' house, it was.
Let me guess. 3 a.m.
Yeah, just about.
Hey man, Mr. Blaze, where were you?
It was late.
Do you know what time it is, young man?
Yeah. I have to get up early.
All this racket out here. Yep.
So, I have to find one. We did see the Lilo and Stitch one, which was cute.
Yeah, some of my students saw it and they said they liked it. Yeah.
I think the cartoon was better. It's a weird movie, for sure. The character, but that's Ollie. He just likes.
Sure.
He's a curious kid.
Yeah.
I like that. So we'll find one for that.
Yeah,
And I think
cool.
that'll be real fun.
That sounds good.
Bring bug spray.
Yeah,
For
totally.
sure.
All right.
It's like a must.
You got more on your list, Miss Niles?
I've got one more.
One more? All right.
Yeah,
I got one more myself.
on my list.
Cool.
And it's kind of random.
Yeah.
It's just something that I've always wanted to do, and there's no excuse.
Yeah.
So, as I mentioned before, I live on the water. We live on the Hudson River. 2 years ago, my parents bought a jet ski, and
All right.
My brother and my dad and even my mom love it. They love it. It's like nice. Like it's a nice jet ski.
They're
and they
fun,
can go up to
yeah.
like 60 miles per hour and like they're all so good. I don't like it. I'm not a jet ski person. I like my kayak. I have a kayak. I take that out.
Yeah.
I feel like I get a workout and
Okay.
I go slow and I can spy on the neighbors and see all their cool houses and stuff.
Yeah.
So my last bucket list item is to drive. Guess how many times I have driven the jet ski?
I was going to ask if you've ever driven it, first of all.
Yeah.
Based
I
on the-
have.
Once.
Once.
Yeah.
Once.
Incorrect answer.
The first day we got it, like, I don't even know, for maybe 3 minutes,
Wow.
I took it out.
Yeah.
What do you not like? The noise, the...
Speed. I'm not a speed
You don't have to go
person.
fast, though.
I know you don't
Just
have to go fast.
Feather the throttle.
So I'm
cruise
like,
around.
because we also have a boat, but it's a bow rider speedboat.
Okay.
And what I don't like about the boat, I'll drive the boat. Like, I'm comfortable with the boat.
And that's bigger too. You're,
It is-
you're
yes.
less exposed than
Yes.
boat.
But the problem with the boat is that to putt-putt, we call it putt-putt when you
Yeah.
go slow,
Yeah.
it doesn't drive straight.
Yeah, of
because
course.
It's not built for that.
Yeah.
Right.
I would prefer a pontoon boat where it's built for that, like a party boat.
Okay.
So, like, I'm more of I want to relax and go slow
Yeah, okay.
and, like, kind of take in the sights type
Yeah.
person when I'm on a watercraft.
And this summer, you need the need for
The
speed.
need for speed. Yep.
Karen. Bye-bye, Chandra Sheely. Adios.
So that is my last bucket list item. I want to not only drive the jet ski more, but I want to just be more comfortable on it because I think
Sure.
if I just gave it more of a chance, I would like it more.
Okay.
Right.
And
Right.
it is a really cool
Understandable.
thing to have access to. I'm very privileged. I get that. I'm very grateful
Yeah.
that I have
Well, you live on
access.
the water. You gotta have that stuff.
Right. Well, I'm just glad we have it. I should use
It's
it more.
right. It's I could see though. It is very intimidating. You know, like the first time I rode, my friend, he had a couple. He had like the stand up, like the ones
Yeah,
that fold
those are
stand.
old. They don't
Yeah,
even make
yeah.
those. I
No,
think,
like
much
he had
anymore.
one. That's like the when I first got exposed to
Yeah.
it. And then he had like this crazy like Kawasaki. He's a guy that never graduated college, but he could tear apart the engine blind and rebuild it.
Yeah.
But yeah, his goal sometimes was like, you know, holding on, getting me to like lose my grip on him.
I don't like being a
'cause
passenger for that reason.
Yeah. No.
He would. I mean, he's my brother from another mother, so we were pretty tight. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, there's like the awkwardness. You're just like a friend.
There's a
like
phrase for that in the motorcycle world that's not school appropriate.
I know
so.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but he would try to shake me off. One tip I would say
You good back
is
there, Mr. Blaze?
get a good pair.
Hold on tight.
Get a floating pair of sunglass holders.
Sure.
Because
Yeah.
he lost
Oh, yeah.
probably a half a dozen. I saw him one
we
time.
have a strap.
He whipped it around. He went one way, sunglasses shot the
Yep,
other way.
yep.
That's science, kids.
But
Yeah.
That's physics.
they are you're like a stone skipping
Yeah.
on that because we were going like 50
Yeah.
50 miles an hour.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you are like.
I know.
Yeah.
Ripping.
And
Yeah.
I don't like that.
That's ludicrous speed. That's like I'm a man. I'm a boy. I just want to like do like
Yeah.
I just want to say it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like that's all that is.
Zoom, zooming. Here we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm at
wasn't even touching the water for like 500 yards.
10 miles an hour. Did you see me? That's
You
great.
see me launch off that
Yeah.
wake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I've always had the need for speed.
Yeah.
Faster the better.
Not
Yeah.
me.
Ooh, I
Not
know.
me.
Motorcycle days. yeah.
Motorcycle.
Yeah.
We had a speedboat for a while. I was up in Sacandaga.
Oh no way.
Yeah, it was an 80s one, but it was a good shape. But
Yeah,
we
fun.
would throttle that thing.
I love when it just like levels out.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, because at first, your bow's kicking up, but then
Yeah, yeah.
ooh, you kick up speed and
You just level.
you planed out. Yep.
Well, that's the beautiful thing
Yeah.
about Northeast is like how many bodies of water you can.
Oh, yeah.
You
So
have
many.
a different one
Yeah.
every day of the summer.
Sure.
Yeah.
Totally.
You know, there's a lot. You could stumble across more. Like I was just driving around, no map, nothing, and trying to find a neat spot in the fall to take pictures. And I stumbled on Galway Lake, and I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It is-
I grew up
yeah.
10 minutes from there. That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
I didn't even know it was there. You
That'd
know,
be
it's
more your
just-
speed. Is no motorized, nothing allowed.
Yeah.
Kayaks,
Yeah, beautiful.
rowboats. Yeah,
Yeah.
real
I
nice.
do. I like watching. So like when I'm hanging out, by the river,
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
I like watching everybody do their
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
There's something about like the energy of a busy like like
Yeah.
the busy boats and jet skis.
It's exciting
and stuff.
summer sounds and stuff.
I do
yeah.
have to admit, though, I do end up having to adjust my kayak schedule based on how busy
Sure.
the water
Oh, yeah.
is. Because I don't like
agree.
having to, like, you
No,
know,
no, no.
wave.
Get seasick on a river.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
Lake George. Like one time we went out.
Yeah.
His grandparents used to have like a spot on a bay, a really nice house, and we'd go out. We'd canoe or kayak, one of the two. We're out, and we're getting out like near like more out of the bay
Yeah.
into the open part, and people going like 500 miles an hour everywhere.
Yeah.
And we're trying to pound. We're almost getting. We're good. We're
Yeah.
both lifeguards, both phenomenal swimmers, but it was like.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like Wile E. Coyote.
It's
We're
not
like
fun.
paddling and
I
we're
know.
not going anywhere.
Yeah.
This is not fun.
Yeah.
Let's turn around and go in the bay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
All right.
Yeah.
How
Cool.
about you, Mr. Swicky? Got any more?
Yeah, my last one's just pretty simple. Last summer, my building project, I built a giant screened-in pavilion in our backyard.
Oh, very nice.
I started off with a very small vision, but when I got building, I was like, I'm kind of
Gotcha.
bored. Like,
Yeah.
so it ended up being a 16 by 12 structure.
Nice.
So that was my whole summer project, and by the end of the summer, I was finally putting the finishing touches on. And we bought like a new bed, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna take, our old mattress, put it out there.
Yeah.
But I never slept in it at all, like last summer. And there's a full queen size bed. There's like a cot to sleep on. There's
That's
chairs.
So,
Camp
So
out.
this summer, yes, just got a backyard camping, little staycation,
that's the
completely
best.
safe from the bugs. I put a ceiling fan in. There's a TV. There's a
Wow.
little electric fireplace.
Glamping.
Get everything. Glamping, yes. I'm gonna
Glamping situation.
dip my toe into glamping. Yes,
It's a fun-
just at least once.
I love
Yeah.
that.
I was so mad I didn't finish till like September, and by that point I was like, I don't want to sleep outside. You gotta wake up and go to school and
Especially
stuff.
when
So
there's school.
yeah,
You need
right.
a
It just
rest.
puts a bummer on it.
You just want to go in with no alarm clock.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
just listen to the the insects at night, and
Oh, I love that sound.
you wake up to the birds and stuff. So
Yep.
just real peaceful. So I'll definitely, that's an easy one.
Good one.
Maybe I'll do it tonight. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, too hot. Too hot.
It is hot.
Coming up.
So, yeah.
Yes,
Well, yeah,
that might be the first one I'll check off.
It'll have a
Yeah.
That's a good
cool
one.
day.
Yeah.
That's a good. Yeah. That's a great question. We'll have to talk about which one we're going to try.
Yeah,
next.
right.
Oh, yeah.
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 I'll go with that one. I'll just say
What's
that.
your last one?
Well, we already talked about books, so I'm not even gonna mention that in the book, definitely. But
We all have books on ours. This is great.
Yeah,
I have a couple. Like finishing one would be. I think.
sure.
Not
That's
eight,
right.
But I need to have we teach art, and I make a lot of demos that are not for me. They're
Yeah.
Yeah.
my job,
Yes.
which
Sure.
I love to do.
It's-
I love to do,
But it's different.
but I want to make for me.
Yeah.
Cool.
Be selfish, right?
That's not selfish,
So I
no.
love
No,
I love
no,
water.
no.
I love watercolor, and I got like this really cool set. I'll show you after. I'm gonna remember to bring it home. It's like a Japanese watercolor set, so you can take out
Now you're singing my
individual,
song. Yeah.
squares that you want to use, and you have some that like a pearl finish to them.
Wow.
But I want to do some like watercolor. Like take a picture, either one or both. Like take a picture of a place that I love and paint it, or
Cool.
do like an on-site,
That would
a
be
plein
cool.
air painting, as you would call it.
Yeah.
Like the artists like Van Gogh, Monet, all those guys. But like do something like that, like a paint just for me sort of painting.
Awesome.
I love that too.
And I love watercolor so much. I teach watercolor in my class, and it kind of got me back into it. But drawing and painting was my concentration. But yeah, you just go somewhere and not have a plan. Like just go.
Yeah.
"Alright, This spot looks nice. I think I'm just gonna
Sure.
stop here,
Awesome.
bring my coffee.
That's great.
And enjoy
That
that.
sounds so
Yeah.
calming.
I know.
It really does. I'd love to do like art therapy. Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
like that, because it's an outlet. I've seen it for myself. I remember one time I had a whole breakup in college, and I
Oh, yeah.
and I painted through it.
Yeah.
Sure.
My daughter with her song right, beautiful. I mean, she's a phenomenal artist, but she talks through her life in her songs.
Yeah.
And it just you get it out, and you realize, oh, I just kind of like gave a little self therapy here. It's just phenomenal thing that
Awesome.
we could all do.
Benefit
You
from.
choose your own whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's
Teach yourself
reading. It's not
reading.
creation, but it's like taking
Yeah.
in somebody else's creation,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
helps me.
Escape.
Yeah.
Totally.
You know.
Sounds
So-
solid.
Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, you
All right.
guys. So we've committed to our bucket
I know.
list.
Yes.
This is it. We got to do these things.
We're locked in.
I'm gonna bring this home
I know.
so I do not forget it.
I know. That's why I put it on my phone, which I won't see for a week. So.
Oh, 80s week comes.
All right, my
They are.
first one I'm going to do is join a gym. I'm going to try to do
Okay.
that in the next week.
There
Cool.
you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's Just my first one.
That'd be a fun summer kickoff. Explore local gyms and say,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Oh no, I have the one in mind. It's just, it's like close by.
Well,
Yeah.
That's it.
It's got to be.
It
close
has
by.
to
Yeah,
be.
well,
So zero
true.
excuses, right?
Right.
Yeah, no, it's
The
true.
whole-
My gym is 2 hours away. Well, I guess I can't do that one. So
Right.
yeah. Well, sounds
You wanna
good.
sleep outside first. What do you think? You're
Yeah.
Mr. Blaze.
It might, and to tell you the truth, it might be the family, it might be the driving. Depending, we got to find.
Yeah.
It depends on the weather. So
Depends
it
on the
might
weather
be
and
that.
the feature, the movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. True.
Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah.
features showing.
But that's a
So
good
I
one.
think that would be good. I think the painting will probably come along, later.
Yeah, I feel like that's got to be like in the moment.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing. You
can't rush it. You can't-
There's no like instant creation.
Yeah.
I have to be like feeling it, and
Yeah.
I think once out of school a little bit, stress is down. When you're relaxed, you're more creative.
Mm-hmm.
Just think about like
Big time.
your dreams, like you're getting all your ideas, and like, oh my gosh, I gotta write that down.
Yeah.
That was a good idea because I was relaxed.
Yeah.
So that's the key word. That's my
know.
theme this summer.
Relaxation.
Here we
I think
go.
That should be all of our themes.
I know.
this summer.
No travel mug in the coffee.
Big time.
Coffee.
I know.
Yeah.
Ceramic mugs only.
Yes.
Sit
Yeah.
and
I like that.
enjoy
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Right.
It just makes you feel like ceramic. Just makes me feel more relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Just
All
slow
right.
down a little bit. Cool.
We got our lists.
All right,
You
I
guys
know.
think of your lists, and then we'll circle back in the fall and see
Yeah.
how it all
How we
went.
did.
Yeah. Hit us on the socials that I won't be able to check, but
Yeah.
whatever your guys' summer bucket lists are. Yeah. Mr. Blaze will call me on the rotary phone.
Yes.
All right, or it's
Yeah.
a carrier pigeon.
You have nines in your phone number?
Yeah. Well, just now is drive by in the jet ski and drop off like
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
carrier pigeon, like
Yes.
fly pigeon.
Hedwig, yeah.
Hedwig the
Hedwig the
owl.
owl.
I kind of
You're
get the
an owl.
reference. Yeah. I ain't reading Harry Potter though.
You know more than you want to
See, you read
admit.
the book, you feel more comfortable.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
folks.
Happy summer.
Yeah. Be safe. Be good. Be kind.
Fall.
Adios.
Later.
Bye.